Hey guys, I just want to let you know that we had some problems last week with last week's episode. I was only able to salvage the interview with Vesper. So you may hear some comments about some things that we were going to talk about, example being the patch notes from Beyond Light and the hotfix and such. If you would like to hear that separately, please just message me, TFB Truth Lives, on Discord, Twitter, however you want, and let me know, and I will work on making that possible for everybody. But for now, we've got everything else we recorded this week, plus the interview was able to be salvaged. So feel free to have a listen with that. Please enjoy. Hello and welcome to Forsaken Podcast. I'm your host, Truth Lives, and today I am joined by my co-host, TFB King Kai. Go ahead and say hello.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, how's you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Just glad to
Good.
be here again.
Good. It's good to hear. Before we get started, I wanted to welcome all of our new members that joined this past week. Glad you guys joined and glad to have you aboard. Today, we're joined by TFB Vesper. He's one of our many members in our clan that we wanted to reach out and interview and learn more about him. He's from our Xbox division of the Brotherhood. So, how have you been doing?
I've been doing all right. How you guys been doing?
Yeah, can't complain. It's Friday.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to give a little rundown of what we're going on with the show. So we're going to go and we're going to cover an interview. We're going to interview him and learn more about him. We're going to talk about movies and entertainment. Might go into a show topic of the week that we've got planned. Then we're going to talk about Destiny 2 news, meaning the patch notes that just came out from Beyond Light, the TWAB that happened to drop, and the hotfix patch notes that came out just recently. Then we're going to cover some other gaming news that came out just recently. Some interesting stuff there. And then we're going to answer your guys' questions. And then we're going to talk about some music that we've all enjoyed, want to listen to, and add it to our playlist. And then we're going to end the show with that. So, cool. All right. Well, if we want to go ahead and get started on this interview, Kai, go ahead and kick us off with the first question. As he dropped. Beautiful.
Well, alrighty.
All right. So that was 1 minute and.
Hey, welcome
40
back to the
seconds.
Forsaken Podcast.
Sorry about that. Fucking Discord just decided to fucking cut me out of the call.
That
I was
sounds
about to
about right.
fucking actually say something. God damn it.
It's okay, I'm keeping all this in because that's just hilarious.
Wait,
What
you're
were you
actually
gonna say?
keeping it in?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it in. Why not?
Fuck you. Alright, well, Vesper, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, so I'm sure people have probably know who I am, at least in the Xbox division. But if I've raided with you, if I've done anything, I'm a smartass, especially to the clan leader here. Fuck you,
Wow.
Truth.
Fuck you too, man.
But no, I mean, usually I'm just about always doing something. I mean, I work 5 days a week, so I mean, it's always nice to just kind of come and hang out with these two fuckers here and everybody else in the Brotherhood. But no, usually it's definitely nice being around. And gotta admit, this definitely, after being solo for a while, definitely is a lot better. So yeah, if you got some homies that are running solo, tell them to get their ass in here and they can come up on the stage like your boy here. All right.
That's how I got Kai. He was a solo player.
Hell yeah.
I was a solo player for a couple of years. Even when I was in another fucking clan before this, just nobody ever answered back to me reaching out to them.
Wow.
That was the way it was in my clans, and then eventually I got kicked out of one, and that was it.
Yeah, same. I was inactive for about a month when after I got kicked. When I came back, it was around Iron Banner. That's when I met Truth. Just a random invite.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I think I sent you a DM too. I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You sent me a DM shortly before the invite.
Yeah, that's right. I'm weird like that. I do an invite after I send a message, just because then I have got the message and then I've also got the invite already sent to them.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
It was shortly after that pretty much after I joined that invite, we just did Iron Banner for the rest of that week, pretty much.
Yeah, we did. We met up quite a bit and hung out. Become great friends too. That was what, a year ago?
Hell yeah. Over a year ago now.
Yeah, it was over a year ago. Damn, it feels like it's been forever.
with how fucking close it seems we are, fucking feels like we've known each other for years.
I know, it does. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. Vesper, it feels about the same thing, dude. It feels like we've known each other for years, not just a couple months.
Seriously. Yeah, it definitely has.
It's crazy how much gaming brings people together and close in that sense, you know?
Yeah. As strong as that bond that you can make can be, there's times it can be equally as opposing.
Well,
like I've had friends that have just fallen out purely because of a disagreement in a game. But
yeah,
it's sad to see it happen, you know?
I've heard about that with first time raiding, doing the raid race in Destiny. I've heard that there's been many friendships broken because of that. Because
I can see it.
Everybody's trying to figure out how to do it, trying to get worlds first, you know? And
yeah.
They're yelling at each other, getting pissed off that nobody's understanding what the fuck to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. That's not for me.
Yeah. When you're in a high stress situation, that only makes it worse.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're trying to do it blind. We're going to do a blind raid, but I don't think that's going to affect it as much because it's blind, yes, but it's not fucking world first. So,
no, we're lucky to make it the world's first encounter.
Yeah, right?
Knowing as much of a genius Earthline is, yeah, it'll be a miracle if we make it its first encounter within that first 24 hours.
I know, I'm kind of I would love to watch. Burnt Bones really wants to do a fucking world first, and I'm like, dude, go for it. If you can do it, dude, go for it.
Hell yeah.
If him and the PC crew to do it, fucking, I will fucking watch that shit the entire time, even if I'm fucking at work.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh yeah, I'd be down. If I was even at work, I'd sit there and have it on my phone. Maybe not have volume on, but I'll be watching and cheering for him because that's badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was out of fucking back up our brothers.
Fuck yeah. Oh, brothers and sisters, can't forget them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if we have any, but you know.
It's a couple, if I remember correctly.
Is it? I don't remember. Mm-hmm. I've got this.
Is there? Hell yeah.
There's so many in our clan. It's hard to keep track of who's who.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
Especially with people changing their names, like you.
But I had to embrace the title, man. I can't just not correlate, man.
I know. I appreciate it, though. It's badass. Not gonna lie, it's badass.
That was one hell of a 3-hour run.
And it was the best 3-hour run we've ever done, Border. Hell yeah.
We'll talk about what that story was when we get there. So, what are some other hobbies besides gaming?
As of right now, with myself graduating, I'm not in band, like obviously, you know, not like I was. So after that, I kind of picked up just bits and pieces of music stuff. Like right now, I'm starting to build a vinyl collection. I have my record player sitting over there on my table. So,
oh yeah,
it's just something I kind of dabble in every now and then, you know.
Yeah,
nice.
Other than that's really about it. I mean, I don't really have time between, you know, playing with the homies, that and a work full time. I mean, you know, you don't get too much playtime.
True that.
Yeah, I feel that. Just like I brought up last week, I would love to fucking just sit down and either write or draw anything, but
yeah,
work most of the time. Yeah.
One of my coworkers is she does bone sculptures or something like that. She uses a Dremel. Yeah. She uses a Dremel, and it like I don't know what she does, like skulls and things like that. So I'm like, how the fuck do you find time to do this? She's like, I bring it to work. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually make sense.
Sorry,
Considering where you work, yeah, that would actually make sense.
She sits in her car on her lunch break, eats her lunch, and then she's sitting there with her Dremel cutting bone. I'm like, the fuck?
Please tell me she don't do the windows up. Come on now.
Dude, also one other thing. You also need to know, bone sculptures, when they're fucking done right, that shit's fucking beautiful. Just throw a little paint on there if you want, or some color, and it's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's doing some kind of like she's trying to figure out like I think she's trying to find soot to put in the eyes and in those areas and fill in all the cracks, and then she wants to like polish it in a way. I don't know. She's got some plans for it. She wants to sell it for like $50.
If she doesn't use soot, or if she can't find any soot, recommend to her that a friend of yours said try charcoal dust.
Charcoal dust? That work about the same probably.
Yeah.
Okay. It should, but as the soot, all what it's really to be there is for accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just fills in certain spots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would think you'd be able to, if you wanted to keep it, if instead of polishing, you'd probably be able to resin it.
Well,
and
she
it would
wants
probably keep
to.
it.
She wants to polish the parts that are not going to have the soot in it to make it more smooth it out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to do some kind of sealant on it. She isn't sure yet. There's all kinds of things. You got epoxy. You got resin, as you said. You know, you've got all kinds of things you could seal it with, and she's not sure what to do with it yet. But you know, I don't know. I'm like, damn.
I would either recommend epoxy, or not epoxy, resin or acrylic sealer.
Yeah.
Epoxy is just a little bit too messy for doing bone sculptures.
Well, you're not wrong. It's messy even with wood. To do an epoxy on a tabletop, you have to basically drip it off the side and then sand the fucking sides off.
Yeah. And thing is, that would be what you would end up needing to do with the bone, but it would risk causing damage to the sculpture.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, do you have any more hobbies? I didn't mean to go off on like this world trail, but it happens.
No, not really. I mean, other than collecting vinyls, I mean, I collect the average pinup art every now and then. You know, just art from the '40s. You know, but that's about it.
Honestly, when you said pinup, I was not expecting that. I was expecting like some weird hentai shit. Okay.
I mean, if they had hentai in the '40s, homie, I'm down. I mean, come on now.
Get it right. It's not porn. It's art.
I saw a meme the other day, and it was what was it? The porn industry, and then the anime industry, and they were in this picture, and they're both pointing fingers at each other. And then it shows a guy, like Americans, looking at a picture, and it says hentai on it.
God damn it!
I'm like, damn! What a way to put that.
I mean,
there was another one along the same vein. It was that one Office meme. It had anime and then hentai, and then they're both basically the same thing. The same picture.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, I just had to say it. Cool. Go for it, Kai.
All right. What games have you been mostly playing aside from Destiny?
Pretty much. The only thing I've really been playing has been Borderlands recently. I mean, in past history, like a month ago or so, I finished the Mafia Definitive Edition. And as kind of short as that game was, the graphics and the story was hands down phenomenal. I hadn't played the other two yet, but
Mafia 1?
Yes. The one where you're in yes, the Definitive Edition where you're in Lost Heaven, Illinois, I think. Yeah.
I believe so.
I never played it was so
it's been a while since I've played Mafia 1, so yeah.
You know more than
as it is I actually need to play 2 and 3. I love the way 3 looks. I just need to actually get it.
Spend the money.
You know.
Yeah. I tried to get into 3. I couldn't really. Go ahead.
So it's pretty much the same thing with me getting back into doing 2. My whole problem was old friend from high school actually had it, and I was borrowing it from them before they moved. I had to give it back.
Mm-hmm.
Never actually beat it, so yeah.
Yeah. Gotta admit, in 2, both 2 and 3, I guess the time frame just isn't it for me. With it being the 50s and then, was it the 60s and 70s? I think it's Vietnam War era for
I believe so.
3. So
I believe so.
Wow. Weird. Any other games?
it's definitely, I mean, I think the last thing I played other than Destiny, Borderlands, and Mafia, I think, was Minecraft. I think that was on the server. That was about it.
I need to go back on there and finish building my stuff. Shit.
Same.
Yeah, you actually need to build a house.
Dude, I know.
Aside from your little hole in the wall.
This is a collective hole in the wall.
It was a collective hole in the wall. No, I've got that big ass fucking land I took out of that fucking mountain. I still haven't done shit with.
Yeah, no.
So, you know. Cool. So, another follow-up question on that one at least. What games are you most willing to like help out with in like doing quests or activities or anything like that, or just even grouping up the game with?
Usually, if I'm on and I have the game downloaded, I'm pretty available to play just about any game. I mean, whether it be D1, D2, Borderlands. I dabble every now and then in COD, but not very good at it.
Neither am I, so you're good.
Yeah.
Truthfully, when it comes out of COD, I actually think there's only like 2, maybe 3 people that are actually really good at it.
Coot one.
And only one of them's actually heading up the Call of Duty division of the clan.
Yeah, I actually need to talk to him actually some more. But yeah.
Yeah.
But cool.
So, what actually got you into Destiny in the first place?
Funny story. So, I originally got into Destiny 1, and I wasn't like everybody who's like, oh yeah, I saw the trailers, and, I really enjoyed it. Fuck all that shit, So, I would go down to my dad's, and I always hung out with my brother, and now I know what he was doing. But I would always watch gameplay on the weekends. They would run trials, or every now and then they would do Vaulted Glass. And keep in mind, I had no idea what VOG was until I figured it out once I started getting into Destiny 2. And he was kind of the one who kind of coaxed me on to eventually playing it.
Yeah.
Because we would always talk about the launch of Destiny, or D2. And that was kind of what propelled me forward into playing it, and then starting around Curse of Osiris, and then kind of took off from there.
Nice. It's about when I got in. No. I came in around Warmind. Just before Forsaken dropped. Like a couple of months.
Yeah, that was actually after I left the game, Destiny 2 in the first place. It was I left just before Curse of Osiris dropped, and it mainly stemmed around all the problems that the launch originally had, and not enough people to actually play with consistently.
And weapon system kind of sucked back then too.
Yeah, the dual primary metal was trash.
Mm-hmm. And because wasn't it? They had sniper rifles and shotguns in your heavy slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I didn't get. I missed out on that entire thing. I'm so glad I did. Because by Warmind they had kind of fixed that thing.
Yeah, you're lucky on that one, man.
Kind of glad I didn't pre-order D2.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember just V-Wing was just so dominant back in the Crucible at that time.
Still
you could put that on and
V-Wing and Mida.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of course, Mida, if you use it right, can still hold its own at this point, but Scouts are just so outclassed at this point in the sandbox.
Again, you're not wrong. Both PvE and PvP just not really worth running,
No.
despite my love for scouts.
Same. There's just better options all around.
Well,
gnawing hunger.
Summoner.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Reckless Oracle.
Seriously, dude, that gun is nuts.
I have Mulligan and what was the other perk? I can't remember the other perk, but Mulligan on it is disgusting. All I gotta say.
Oh, that's the thing. Mulligan on really any auto rifle is fucking god tier, assuming that it actually procs.
Oh, it procs quite a bit, dude. Trust me. With an 80-round drum, fuck yeah, it drops.
Dude, the last one I had it on was a freaking SMG, and it barely procced on that damn thing.
The auto rifle, it procs quite a bit.
Yeah.
It procs quite a bit. It actually, I'm getting like at least 13, 14 rounds sometimes back.
Damn.
Jeez, that's essentially just overflow at that point.
It's a beautiful, beautiful crucible weapon.
Yeah.
So I got Summoner. They don't touch it.
I still dabble in it every now and then.
Well, it's my go-to for Void. I'd rather have a Reckless Oracle on me because it's got the faster fire rate than a Gnawing Hunger does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can burn through shields fire rate plus, way faster.
Plus, I know it doesn't actually hit as hard per shot, but it's still, in my opinion, at least more enjoyable to use.
Well, yeah, Reckless Oracle is fun. It's like a laser beam in your hand.
Yeah.
Assuming you actually have that good of a roll, you know.
Yeah, it does depend on roll. I got a decent roll, so I keep it.
But then again, my roll that I actually got for mine is actually basically god tier anyway.
It's gonna bother me if I look up what mine is.
Mine's not god tier for Crucible, but I really enjoy mine. Like I think I masterworked mine for PvE. It's auto loading Demolitionist.
That's not bad. That's actually not bad for a fast fire rate auto like that. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's true. That's truly not.
No, it feels real well.
Sorry, I'm loading up my little light real quick. I want to see what my roll is. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Oh, I would, but I need to fucking download that.
There it is.
That little mini hotfix for it.
Yep. So mine came with the recommended PvP roll is Arrowhead Break, High Cal Rounds, Mulligan, and Kill Clip.
That's not bad at all.
No, and then I've also got the choice of Extended Mag as well. But this is pure, like straight up. Little Light recommends this as a PvP roll.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's decent.
You know, if Little Light.
What's that?
If Little Light recommends it, you know it's the best, right?
Right.
At least one of the best. Yeah.
It's really good. It hits like a ton of bricks too. So.
Yeah, it hits hard.
Mine's pretty much the same way. Mine has outlaw kill clip.
Nice.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Plus, if I wanted a little bit more stability, I could throw on a chambered compensator.
The only thing
it would be a fucking god roll.
The only thing I don't care for about your roll though is the outlaw. You can't proc it as much because it's not a precision frame.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, just like you said, it is also a fucking laser.
True.
That thing, when using it, you just fucking. At least whenever I'm using it, I actually proc that shit often.
Hey, as long as you can proc it, I can't. Oh wow! I just looked up the rolls for Reckless Oracle. Outlaw is actually a recommended PvP and PvE weapon roll.
That's why I said mine's basically god tier. It is great for both, but the only thing downside why it's not, at least Little Light considers it a good role for PvP. Well, PvE, I mean. The mag and barrel.
Yeah.
They're both PvP at least good choices.
That's okay. Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to it, sometimes some roles that are PvP more focused actually are really good in PvE.
Most time, yeah.
I mean,
there are the exceptions.
Look at
Seriously.
We can't really talk about any of the pinnacles or pursuit weapons because they're strong no matter what, just because of the way they're made.
Yeah.
You know.
I did hear.
Truthfully, in my opinion, the weakest one was Exit Strategy, that Gambit one, the Gambit SMG.
Yes. It wasn't the greatest.
it
I didn't
it
feel
wasn't the
like
greatest, but it was still fucking strong.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I used it in when I first did my first run of Garden of Salvation. I used it as a runner, not a runner, but a defender for the second spot because the season I did this in submachine guns were the required anti-barrier, and so I pulled out exit strategy.
Mhm.
It worked really well. It was actually really decent against anti-barriers.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I don't doubt it.
So.
But I'm just going to say this. I think we went off on a decent enough tangent right there.
Yeah, we did. We did there. So we got what? So did we finish that question?
I mean, I think so.
Basically, yeah.
That's about it. Yeah.
So somewhere along the lines, it was answered.
Cool. So, all right, we'll just continue on here then. Why the gamer tag?
Okay, so
everybody's favorite story time. Woohoo!
Yeah, exactly. So we were running Prophecy, right? And I don't remember how this topic came up, but eventually we were doing the final boss, and eventually, it hit that time of the night where it was that, you know what, fuck it, let's see what happens. So I pulled out a Vesper Radiance, and like I said, I don't remember how it got on the topic, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and get a boss kill. And so I was trying to get a boss kill, and eventually, your co-host King Kai over here was like, "Fuck it, we gonna get a boss kill." And then we got Big Panda, and he was like, "Fuck it, we gonna get a boss kill." So we spent 3 hours doing this nonstop, getting him to no health on his health bar, and then
literally,
we would either fuck something up or the game would fuck something up. So I ran up and got to do the all powerful ground slam with an empowering rift, and he had no health. Like, he should have died, and then he just proceeded to disappear and then died. I was like, oh, cool. So we got loot, but we got no feeling of I did something. So we spent what was it? Probably another hour doing it.
Yeah. It was originally we were so close to it. It didn't do enough damage to kill because he still had a little bit too much health, apparently.
Yeah.
But basically the game said, nah, he just had a heart attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
No
Homie just had a stroke and died. That was it.
Yeah. But the thing is, the funny part about that night, every single encounter, we all got the same freaking drops.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, at least equivalent for the armor pieces, at least.
What weapon did you equip? I'm trying to find it. I can't find this shit.
Vesper of Radiance?
Vesper of Radiance is a chess piece.
Oh.
And it's not a chess piece for the Warlock that causes their rift to actually do damage. It doesn't have to kill in Crucible.
It does a whopping 7,300 damage in PvE, or at least Pinnacle high end.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, I'm sitting like, what the fuck did you put on? Like, the fuck?
Hell yeah, dude.
And thing is, it was 3 hours that overall was a pain in the ass.
Yep.
And in some perspectives, it was worth it.
Oh, hell yeah, it was. Because now you can bow down to your Lord and Savior, Vesper, Dumbass, Slayer of Kells. I mean, come on now.
Nice. Love that. Love that title. That is staying in our Discord for a while.
Dude, I want that as my Destiny seal, dude.
Dude, why do you think I fucking put it in there, man?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at
all. Though you ended up editing it to where it actually shows up properly.
Yeah, it makes it look cleaner. I couldn't see it. But, yeah. Cool. All right. Do you want to move on to movies and entertainment, or do we have more?
I mean, I think that's about it. I mean, we got to add some more homies. You got to get our baseball rosters, starting out with Vesper, Dumbass, and 2% Hitler, but, we got to keep adding, right?
Yeah.
Love it. We'll have to talk about Homie with Legs, Claimer of Ass, eventually tonight.
we're gonna need it. Oh, now that you brought him up, at least at the end of the podcast, we'll at least inform the clan of who Homie with Legs, Claimer of Ass is.
Yes, we will. Oh, beautiful. All right. All right. So, what movies or TV shows have you been watching, Vesper? I'll start with you, and then we'll go to Kai, and then I'll end it out.
I haven't been watching a lot of movies recently, out here grinding beyond light gameplay. But the last TV show I watched, I started watching anime on VRV, and so I got to pay for that premium. So I was able to watch Crunchyroll stuff. So I started watching God of High School. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Hell yeah.
So essentially, it starts out, all right, these people got a tournament, and it's all kinds of martial arts forms, and then by the end of it, you go, "What the fuck happened? We got monsters and shit now," and it's interesting.
Have not heard
But
of
no,
monsters and shit, and more than likely some crack along the way.
Yeah, seriously, like you take hyperspeed meth, and all of a sudden you're like, "Well, where am I?"
Pretty much.
Phenomenal show, though. Highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, dude. As someone who I haven't actually watched it, but I actually read the original source material for it, so I recommend it as well. It's fucking great.
Nice. Anything else?
Me personally,
I haven't finished it yet, but I started watching Black Clover, which is
another good one.
Yes, I also highly recommend it. It has to do with magic, where essentially everything in the world that you do around you has to do with magic. And one of the main protagonists, he has no magical ability whatsoever. And essentially homie gets real pissed off, and then he becomes a god.
Oh.
And that's how it goes.
Damn.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Homie got pissed off.
He is fueled with unholy rage.
Yeah.
It's glorious.
Oh yeah, the fight scenes are A1. Highly recommend.
Cool. Sorry, I mean to cut you off, Kai. Just figuring to ask real quick and see.
It's all good. Me personally, so with the actually release of the current season of Curse of Oak Island, I've actually started catching up on it. I need to actually finish up on the first episode since it just started this week. Aside from that, just like basically what Vesper said, Destiny, grinding that Beyond Light shit,
Nice. I'm kind of there with you. I think I watched. I'm still on season 6 of Stargate. I just finished it. I just started it actually the other night. So I'm weird. I rewatch stuff a lot, and this is like I think my third time rewatching Stargate SG1. So
that's the way I am usually with TV shows. If I find one I like, I'll rewatch it every now and then.
It's just I keep with what I want and what I know that I enjoy. If I can't find anything new that sounds interesting enough, I'll be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna rewatch this show already. Why not?
Yeah.
Instead of sitting there fighting, trying to figure out if this show is even worth watching or not,
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, it's the next question. What games have you been on as of late that is not Destiny?
So the first game I've been on a lot of that was not Destiny is Destiny 2 Beyond Light. So we was out here grinding, fighting the admirable homie with legs, claimer of ass, and then getting clapped by homie with legs, claimer of ass. Fuck the glass way. And also, if you play Borderlands 3, how you liking the Moze skin? If you don't like it, I'm gonna kill you. You know what I mean? So,
damn.
Yeah.
And the flak skin's nightmare fuel with the right head. Do with that information as you will.
Again, you're right.
But yeah, I mean, other than those two, and Minecraft, that's about it. I've got like 20 games, and I play 3.
Damn. Try having 200.
All right, you didn't have to flex on us like that, you fucking asshole.
A lot of them are free, though. A lot of them are free. They're not all installed. I think I've got like maybe 15, 20 installed, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought you were... No, homie, I got like 140. I thought we were flexing how many we had installed.
Oh,
okay.
fuck no, dude. I would need at least 3 to 4 different 2 terabyte hard drives external just to
play. Dude, you got like
you would probably
storage, dude.
Dude, you would need fucking full-on storage space for fucking 6 terabyte hard drives each just to fit all that shit in there.
Well, yeah, especially with fucking Modern Warfare, dude. Fuck.
180
Yeah.
gigs casually.
And then they just updated it too. I just saw there's an update for it. I have no idea how big that was. I'm like, fuck you. I'm half tempted.
Oh no, I deleted it.
I'm half tempted too. I really am.
Dude, I got pissed off because Beyond Light wasn't updating. I got home, it wasn't updated, so I got mad because Modern Warfare started an update, so that shit went out the window instantly. I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit. Why you gotta do this, man? 18 hours, you did 30%. Oh, hell no, that ain't how this works. But you're gonna download right now.
Shit, dude.
Dude, that's how it was with me basically. But it was also kind of my fault because I forgot to check the install requirements, made sure I had enough room.
Yeah, that is your own damn fault.
See, I was smart. I have my Xbox set up to where I have to actually activate the updates. So before I went to bed that night, I went ahead and checked and made sure my update was there. I started it and went to bed. I watched it for a little while and it was downloading and make sure it was actually downloading, and then I went to bed. I left my console on the entire night because I was set to offline mode, and then I got up in the morning before I left to work. I checked it and it was done. I was like, cool. I turned off my Xbox and went to work.
I probably should leave mine to where I have to turn mine off purely for downloads, but I just don't.
I only do that way because I've had the same problem. My Xbox all of a sudden would just prioritize a totally different game that I didn't want to fucking download. So I just set it up that way so I can just scroll through it every once in a while when I'm bored. And I'm like, oh hey, that game's got an update. Let me fix that real quick.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty much.
So what about you, Kai?
For games I've been playing, still the same as last week, pretty much. Still doing doing more Destiny now, but a sense of Beyond Light for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah.
I also did get Assassin's Creed Valhalla and started playing that.
How is that, by the way?
Me personally, since I actually do like how the whole gameplay loop and all that was changed in with Origins, I am actually liking it. It's cleaned up a little bit more. The upgrade system for the armor is, in my opinion, a lot better. Not as doesn't cost as much materials to actually upgrade your shit as it did in Odyssey.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
So overall, that's great. And so far, the story is phenomenal.
Cool.
How much does it take to download it, size-wise? Just out of curiosity.
Give me one moment to actually check that because I actually pulled out up.
Yeah, Dick has his Xbox on right now.
For for everything that came with the was it the deluxe or the gold edition, whichever one's the $100 one.
You paid $100 fucking bucks.
Yes, I did because I wanted that shit. Yes. Hey, I told you before. Don't underestimate my fucking my willingness to spend money on unneeded shit.
It's okay. I just bought a I bought a fucking cosmetic item last night.
It's total is 43.6 gigs. So
that's
actually not
that's actually pretty small. Actually, I was expecting at least like 60 to 70.
That's what Odyssey was.
Yeah, that was Odyssey. Huge. But don't get me wrong, the map is pretty big. Definitely not as big as Odyssey, but it's also a lot more compressed for file size. It's optimized better than Odyssey was too.
Just like Destiny optimized finally.
Oh yeah.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, to actually download fucking other shit aside from Destiny and Modern Warfare.
Seriously.
Shit, I
really... just need Modern Warfare to do that.
Fuck, do you think they will? No.
No.
Hell no, the new game came out. They don't give a flying fuck anymore. What do you mean?
New game came out and fucking total, if you download both, it's probably going to be like fucking 2 terabytes each.
Bro, you're going to have to buy a whole ass new Xbox for your net to play your rest of your games on. What do you mean?
Pretty fucking much.
Shit. Especially with the external hard drive system on the Series X and Series S now. How you can't use external drives for anything but Xbox One or 360 games. You have to get their internal memory card system for the Series X games to be playable.
That's bullshit. They're catching on.
You can download them and put them on the 2 terabyte hard drive, but it will not play from them. You have to sit there and you have to manually move it to your internal hard drive every single time you want to play it.
That's stupid.
Yep.
Just like the Destiny content vault.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Nice. Me? Destiny. That's it.
Come on, man. You gotta have some variety.
Well, I did get on Doom. I did get on Doom a little bit, just because I was pissed off the other night. And I fucking
yeah, that was funny as a fuck.
You guys were in that party, weren't you? You could hear me getting pissed the fuck off.
Fucking Prison of Elders, and I hear you losing your shit. Oh my god, that was so damn funny.
It was fucking great.
He was losing his mind, and me and Kai are sitting here like, ooh, a heavy brick.
Pretty much. We're there just sitting having fun in Prison of Elders till we finally just said, fuck it, we're out of this shit.
Yeah. I left before you guys left. What are you fucking talking about?
Well, meaning by Prison of Elders.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. All right. Guys, got anything else you want to add, or anything we want to go over real quick, or?
I think I'm good.
I'm solid.
All right, cool. So we'll be right back after this quick little intermission, and we'll hit up the show topic of the week.
All right.
Hey guys, so here's the show topic of the week. We're going to go ahead and cover the Beyond Light thoughts. So what are your guys' thoughts on Beyond Light? I'm just kind of curious, because this is like, what, 2 weeks in?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it?
By this point, yeah.
I mean, it definitely feels weird to see where we definitely don't have a lot of, or with the missing content, it's definitely weird. But I mean, I feel like considering what they took out, they definitely made up for it, giving us something to grind for with the world's first race, giving us the Master Lost sectors, as strongly opinionated as I am about those. But I don't know. It's definitely a refreshing change of pace, especially with the new subclasses, the aspects, all the customization you can do. I think it'll turn out pretty good.
Nice. What are your thoughts, Kai? Or
Me,
you want to bounce off of his ideas too? It's totally up to you.
Well, I partially am. One, I truthfully, when it comes down to the content we got, the story was phenomenal, and at least in my opinion. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this one, but in my opinion, I believe it was better than both Forsaken and Shadowkeep. Shadowkeep is obviously going to be better.
Yeah, no.
But I know there's a lot of people that.
I
know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be calling me out for saying it's better than Forsaken. But if you look at it from my perspective, you could actually replay the fucking hunts.
Exactly.
What you couldn't do for Forsaken. And that is something that I fucking wanted them to do so bad, but they never did. You could only do, 2? And that was with fucking doing the heroic daily missions when they were fucking a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was, Hangman and Machinist, I think?
No, it was Hangman and fucking Mad Bomber. No, was it Mad Bomber?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember. I know there was one you could get like a ghost story or a lore piece in. I remember that.
Yeah, I know. Just, I wanted to replay those so bad because a lot of those were actually fun. Those were actually good. Plus, there was some that you had to fucking do to get certain triumphs if you were hunting them. You know?
Yeah.
And you never did. It truly sucked. Because if you missed them, you missed out your chance until it fucking came around for the heroic during the
Flashpoint, wasn't it?
Flashpoints, but yeah, but even then, those only like 2 it's ever cycled through.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't really fucking matter. But the Stasis subclass, I actually truly enjoy it. I hate it during Mayhem, hands down. But
yeah, it's not fun to Mayhem. But
it's
at the same time,
No.
that's your personal choice for jumping into Mayhem. That's your dumbass decision, okay?
well, that's the thing. It was the easiest way that I could actually get the fucking shotgun kills for duality, but since I suck at Crucible,
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
mean, that's fair enough. I mean, you got reason behind it.
exactly.
yeah. Am I gonna do it anytime soon? Not till they balance out the rest of the fucking stasis supers, at least
Yeah.
for Crucible wise. Um, uh, aside from that, things that I actually truly dislike is how steep the power grind is during the fucking story was.
No joke.
Because
Seriously.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one on this. I'm sure majority of the fucking Destiny community is actually behind me on this. It was way too fucking steep. There was one mission where you were pretty much directly at light. Next one you were 20 below, and it kept going like that for the entire fucking thing.
Like, what'd they do? Did they expect us to like not complete the campaign in one go?
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's part of the reason why people hunted down those fucking 2 loot caves last week.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
one that was in a fucking lost sector, and then the other one I don't even fucking know where.
Neither do I.
Was it the Cosmodrome one?
I think it was
Yeah,
a
that was
Cosmodrome one. It was a
There was one in
Cosmodrome one or something
Cosmodrome.
like
As it is, I don't even know if that one's even patched yet or not.
that. I
I
believe
know
it
the one
was.
for the lost
It
sector
is.
is.
I don't know that.
I believe it would be by now. You'd think it would be.
Oh yeah,
Anyways.
by now. Um, the one thing that's I'm pretty sure some people actually noticed if they at least were like me on it. At the beginning of this fucking when the DLC dropped, when there was certain things taken away, like fucking 0 hour. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that this happened to. My catalyst got fucking completed when I only had the kills done. I didn't have I only had one run for the particulates,
Damn.
and
Yeah.
it was done.
Hmm.
Granted, am I happy about it? Hell yeah. Would I have cared if it got done? No, truthfully.
I mean,
It's definitely worth it though.
Oh yeah,
definitely
I
one
know.
of the things. Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah.
That wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Shit.
When it comes down to doing the dailies and all that dailies and weeklies, that rotation still really feels the same as it always has been, but does it seem like it goes by faster, at least with the bounties? Yeah, because there's so many fucking bounties that I remember used to take fucking forever, and I'm not
Yeah.
seeing them in the rotation anymore.
Yeah, I feel like they fixed the rotation to where it only does things that are in the daily whatever loot pool, whatever the fuck the point is of the daily, like the what modifiers are active in strikes and stuff like that. They definitely made it to where it more drops more things along those lines.
Yeah, truthfully more than likely, but overall it is what it is. One thing that I do truly fucking dislike, hands down, but I do also understand it. When it comes down to turning in tokens and all that, no matter what, it's always going to be at least 40 at the most below your fucking cap.
I believe so.
It's 20 or 40, one of the two.
Truthfully, it sucks because most people, they weren't using it to fucking actually power level. No, they were using it to fucking fill in gaps.
Yeah, exactly.
At least that's what I was fucking doing.
I was just waiting for the gap fill to drop so I could get my gap filled in. That's all I needed it for.
Because the only two that I ever fucking used it for was Banshee and Zavala.
Same.
Granted,
I have plenty of Crucible tokens.
Yeah, I did a little bit of Crucible, but it's just I didn't really ever like the armor. So I really didn't bother. Crucible ones, I didn't have I just fucking didn't care enough, so I just always infused it.
If you look at my, sorry, go ahead.
The Crucible one, at least on Hunter I liked it. Titan, not so much, except for the chest piece. That was the only piece of it I liked.
See, I'm looking at when you said Crucible tokens, you didn't have a ton of them. I've got 3,174 on me.
No, I mean I do have a lot. Well, at least I did until I spent it all.
I've only got 396 Vanguard. Damn.
I spent all mine. What was it like 2 days ago? and that was only just to try to get a decent roll on a couple world drop weapons, which I did, granted. But truthfully, that's just whatever.
Right.
Half the time I end up burning mine, just farming legendary shards. It's not like I'm gonna use the guns anyways.
Truthfully, that's another thing that I was doing.
Right.
Because legendary shards, especially for when Zerg comes around, especially at the beginning of the season, you need them.
Seriously.
Middle and end, when you're fucking higher, you really don't need them. It really doesn't matter at that point.
No.
Because most you're gonna do is hunt for a better roll on what you already have. Hell, I'm doing that now, trying to get a Phoenix Cradle.
Yeah, how's that going for you, bud?
Every fucking week, he always gives me either fucking Saint 14 or Helmet Saint or a fucking Heart of Immos Lights. Only 2 he fucking gives me.
Dude, the last one I got was Frosties, man.
Occasionally he'll give me a fucking Satan's Rampart, but he never gives me boots.
No. I mean, I will agree with you. Story-wise, beautiful story. I loved the campaign. It was so good. Oh,
both the fucking main campaign and the post-story stuff to unlock the Empire hunts.
It was pretty fun. It was fun.
I like that they ended it open-endedly, so you can continue into the epilogue, I guess.
Yep, it did open
pretty much.
Yeah, it was pretty open. I did like Salvation Script Quest. That was so fun. Oh man!
Yeah, the mission just to get it was fucking beautiful.
I want the. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I want the Know how we had the witch ghost shell for Halloween? I want a drifter ghost shell that looks like the fucking rubber duckies. That's got like the extra stranger and shit. I want that as a ghost. God damn it!
And one of the perks it gives it, if you're using that shell in any cutscene or any kind of vocal part, the ghost sounds like the drifter.
It has to, dude. It has to.
I am so down.
Has to. That would be fucking badass.
I'm so down. I will pay money for it. I will straight up.
Even if that would be something you fucking unlock through the Bungie store, I would fucking pay it.
Yes.
Granted, of course, if it's as long as it's not like $100.
Oh, it's $100. Fuck that. Not doing that. No.
But Bungie could keep that shit at that point.
No. I'll donate $100 to charity. I'm not donating $100 for a voice actor on a ghost. It's not happening.
Right, yeah.
I don't hate ghosts that much. We can go with the default dance. Fucking ghost voice. Come on now.
But the story was fun. I do agree. The power level was ridiculous. We were seeing swords through 90% of the fucking campaign.
Oh, and don't get me fucking started on doing the last way through that. God damn.
Dude, well, we had the hardest time. When we did Vesper, Vesper had 3 people to do it with. Whereas with me and you, it was 2 of us through 90% of that strike. But then boss fight shows up, and this blueberry shows up to finally come and help.
That blueberry actually did good. The first one that dipped in the beginning just because he died once.
Oh yeah.
That one pissed me off.
That was true. That's true. I remember that. Yeah.
Homie jumped in, got clapped, and said, "Oh shit!" And I'm out of here, Scoob.
Pretty fucking much.
And it sucks.
Whereas me and Truth here, we're fucking we're going at it hardcore like a fucking doing it a 2-man Master Nightfall.
No shit.
You're damn right.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. We had a lot of fun with it. Campaign was great.
The strike was worth doing, but it's very the architecture in it is very pretty.
Oh yeah, I did.
I will give them that.
It was really nice.
The
way it's set up.
The strike itself is a bitch and a half to run even now, at least on the fucking Nightfall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But is it fucking worth doing? Because how fun it is. But it is a fun strike.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really cool mechanic.
Truthfully,
it
is.
It really does have a really cool mechanic to it. Surprisingly.
I do like the boss fight. That is for sure.
The boss fight's cool because it's what is it? You have to kill the mini Hydra to stop the ads from spawning. Or as many.
The first phase you need to pretty much damage both of the Hydras as much as possible before they till they get the health gate to go away.
And third phase,
and if you
the very last hit phase, you have to kill both of them.
Yeah, you have to kill both just to stop the ads from spawning. But granted, if you're fast enough, but the thing is, earlier with me, Vesper and Valor, we almost hit 100K on Hero.
Oh, nice.
We were what? We were what? 11K off?
Something like that. We're like 89,000
Yeah.
total, I think.
It's not bad.
Yeah, we ended on that final run with 89,000. So if we went a little bit faster throughout everything else, including the including the pit, we would have actually, by the time we got to boss fight, we would have actually been able to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because because then we would have been able to take a little bit longer time to let another wave of ad spawn and get that bonus points.
Yeah. I bet.
Because when we killed both the bosses, both of them dropped when it was at 85. Both their deaths bumped to 89.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not
Or
wrong.
at least just about.
Now, I don't mean to interject and just jump in there, but I was going to continue where I was going with this.
Yeah, no, go for it. Go for it.
I want to say the only thing I don't like about Beyond Light is the amount of loot you got. There was not a ton of loot. You get, what, a shotgun, a fusion rifle, a bow, and a rocket launcher right now. The auto rifle and the sidearm, still we have no idea how to get them.
Well, you get the pulse too, but that's
the pulse.
it.
Yeah, I forgot about the pulse. Yeah, but again, there was not much loot for the weapons. Armor, you only get one set of armor.
Yeah.
Unless you get a drop from the high value targets. But
Yeah,
considering that they're all 1250, not a lot of people are getting multiple sets.
No.
But no, you cheese that and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
that's the only downside is the loot. The loot is not there.
Yeah, truthfully, it's not.
Forsaken had double the amount of loot. Even Shadowkeep had the double amount of loot that you got.
Truthfully, it did. That is one of the biggest downsides that I don't like about
because Season of the Hunt
Beyond Light.
Because Season of the Hunt, I mean, it's only been a week since Season of the Hunt started, truly, and it's fun. Don't get me wrong. Wrathborn hunts are really fun. They're really interesting. It's definitely a different kind of style of boss fight. I like the fact that you can either solo it or you can group fight it. It's kind of cool. But even that loot's kind of short. What do you get? A submachine gun, scout rifle, grenade launcher, heavy grenade launcher, linear fusion rifle. I think that's it.
And then you get the armor set from the season. I think that is it, though.
There's not much. There really isn't much.
No.
To this,
truthfully, but truthfully, can it actually get can the gear actually get some good rolls?
Oh,
hell
yes.
Yeah!
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. The gear does get good rolls. What I'm talking about though is the fact that the loot is so lacking. There's not much to pursue loot wise, truly.
No.
Whereas in Shadowkeep,
once you get your rolls,
once you get your rolls, you're done. Whereas in like Shadowkeep, you're talking. I had plenty of stuff to go grab for. I mean, even Undying, there was all those guns you could have gotten. But at the same time, I had all those moon guns to get. I had all the other crap in the game to go get that were still available.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Plus, also not to mention the weekly memory quests from Eris.
Exactly. Which they're gone now, but
not really. The memory quests you'd actually redo, at least for me, considering I never did them on my Titan. I could redo them and get a powerful from them still.
Isn't that the story mission?
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the story mission. They got rid of that.
Yeah, the story mission, they got rid of. But the memory quest, no. The memory quest was where you had to go kill X amount of ads, find one item, go back to Eris, and she gives you something.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense then. But it's just loot right now. Loot's kind of light, to be honest with you. I mean, what we got 2 exotics per class for the Beyond Light stuff.
And not to mention they're
halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because since they're locked behind fucking
Master
level 8
and Legend Lost sectors, mind you, you can do a Legend Lost sector lower light. It's just a pain in the ass to do so.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, will you right now? Probably not. At least not until you're at least fucking at the least 20 below.
1220 or 1230, to be honest with you. For
1230
for
1230 minimum to be able to actually survive long enough to do enough damage. Because, for instance, today, Perdition. If you're not 1230, that Hydra's gonna dun you down in the first room multiple times.
True. Well, then on top of it, if you do Bunker E15, which today is Master, that's bitch. That is a pain in the ass. It is 1280. Fuck You.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on.
You're gonna have to be
Truthfully,
at
as
least
much as I
two.
want
You're gonna
my
have to be 1250 to
as
1260 for that.
as much as I
Oh, yeah.
want my Iceful Mantle and Precious Stars just to at least check that box on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to wait.
See, I'm thinking. So for me, I want to see I want to play with necrotic glyphs as a warlock. I want to play that. But for a hunter, I really want that mask. That helmet, I think the ability will be really fun because not only does it give you a shift for instead of a dodge, but it also lets you use any arc damage you have any weapons that use arc damage. It doubles the damage from it. I don't know if it doubles it directly, but it says does some deals extra damage as arc or whatever. So I'm kind of curious on how that would play with some other builds.
I would wonder how strong it would be for like Anarchy.
Oh, no joke, dude. I'm kind of curious
and
myself
how
too.
and how long that
Perk
buff
quick,
lasts.
actually. Let me pull up that perk real quick. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna read it real quick.
One thing I'm curious about with the new exotics is with the hunter exotic, the throwing knife one.
Yes.
I'm wondering to see in the upcoming seasons if they're going to start implementing that more to where it does staggers. You don't have to run the mod. You don't have to run it on your weapon.
I mean,
Like you don't have to do any of that shit anymore if you have exotics like that.
it'd be cool, but at the same time, the only reason why this makes more sense is because it's a knife throw. It makes sense on a
Yeah.
throwable one. Whereas when you're using like, I don't think you could do there wouldn't be an anti-barrier one in my opinion. There is no melee that could do an anti-barrier. Unless they do
actually yes.
grenade.
Hunter, Void, Smoke Bomb.
Oh, smoke bomb. Yeah, with the yeah. Okay, all right. Or the Glaives or the throwing stars from Stasis.
Maybe yeah. Oh, that one would probably be more Overload though, just from the how it looks.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Just a thought. Or either that, or they give it the perk if you use your grenade, as well. They could also do that too.
Yeah.
I would think probably for anti-barriers, you'd use probably a Titan shoulder charge of some form to knock them out of the barrier.
Yeah, maybe. That would actually make a lot of sense. That would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
You're damn right it would.
It'd be cool to see. But
just run fucking melting points on Titan and fucking boom, he's fucking pretty much dead.
Right.
Yeah, seriously. Fucking become Vesper of dumbass, Slayer of Kells, Bane of anti-barriers. Let's go. Run a Monte Carlo and fucking top tree hammers.
That is going to be added to your name now. I'm just saying.
At this point, it'll be as long as the fucking alphabet, dude. In about a year, we won't even be able to say your name in one fucking sentence.
It's gonna be like the world's longest fucking word, dude. You have to take 3 breaths before it gets out.
It's gonna take 5 minutes just to fucking go say your title.
So right here, yeah, it says light shift. So replacing your stasis subclass dodge ability for a longer range, faster moving shift that partially cloaks you during use. After shifting, your arc weapons deal increasing damage for a short time. So this is a dodge build, in my opinion. You'd want to run a
by short time. By short time, I would guess it'd be
5 to 10.
Probably about like 5 seconds. Probably about 5 seconds minimum. 10 at the most.
Yeah.
10 at the most, just because it would match with high mobility build, because it would be what, like 14 seconds on your dodge.
Yeah.
Or is it 16 now?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's 16 now because they did increase it by 2. At 16.
Okay, yeah, then it's 16. Then it's 16. Because you would.
I think
by that point. By that point, you would be fine. Because one thing that I'm wondering about that is, does it work with fucking the settings for your dodge if it's like gamblers or marksmen? Because if it's gamblers, you got your fucking melee back and you got fucking shifted out of danger.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm kind of curious to know. I would love to try this out. That's really why I want to see this.
Or if you're fucking like me, you're shifting into danger just to fucking shove your fist up somebody's ass.
Yep.
I'm wondering how good that mask is going to be once the Lament quest comes out. If you're running master level content, there's no way in God's green earth you're just going to be able to run up to a motherfucker and be like, hey, have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Like, that anti-barrier is not going to give a flying fuck about your feelings. He's not. So you're going to have to blink into him and charge that heavy.
Well, that's saying, isn't the fucking Lament a solar?
I think so.
Let me see, actually. Don't hate me. I'm literally. I have my app open right now, so I'm just gonna pull it up.
If it's a solar, it's not to take that bonus damage. Granted, granted that
It's
would actually
solar.
fucking work.
It is solar.
That is something I would fucking do.
It's solar.
I mean, depending on how well, it's what it's like a 30% buff or something. It's a pretty solid, sizable buff, I think.
For what?
But for the Maskabakers, for the damage buff to arc weapons, yeah.
So it's a 30%. Nobody's told me anything. It doesn't say anything about it.
Truthfully,
I don't remember. I was looking at something about it. It's 10 or 30. I don't remember.
Truthfully, what I would probably do is shift out of danger and just use fucking Adored and fucking pet a boss while that buff is
or
active.
Anarchy. I would love to see what Anarchy would do with that.
No, Anarchy stacked on top of Adored.
Oh, that's evil. That is evil.
I
want to know.
Because if your grenades, after you already placed them, if you dodge out, do they get that bonus damage?
I know. I'm trying to think. I'm curious about that too. I was thinking about that as you were talking, but I'm like, you know what? That would be cool if it did because it's already in use.
Because one, you're up close to the boss, you drop fucking 2 or 3, back out of danger, get fucking Adored on them.
So say you do that, or if you have to, just try and restack 2 from long range. If not, then it doesn't refresh it. Your damage will drop, but I mean, you still have Adored. So I mean, that's still going to put in pretty solid work.
Especially considering fucking how strong Adored is itself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is a pretty strong. It is gnarly. But no, loot was my only complaint really about this. It's very lacking in loot. I was hoping for more exotics especially for armor at least. I'm not worried about weapons. We've got plenty of weapons in the game. We don't need a ton, honestly. When a season brings out 1 or 2, I'm okay with that. It sucks, but at the same time, we don't need a ton of them.
What I want is them to have more actually world drop armors, not just not ones that are locked behind a fucking level cap.
I mean, I'm glad they didn't do like they did last season, where they gave us 3 exotics and that was it. I mean, look at the Warlock one. Let's be real. You're not going to see, top tier players running that ever.
Which one?
And then
I don't even remember what it was.
Precisely. That's my point. But I mean, Phoenix Cradle for Titan, that was a godsend for bottom tree hammers. Like that was a great implementation.
That was great because you could fucking run at least with that you can run a pseudo support.
Oh, you're talking about the you're talking about Shadowkeep's drops.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like last year, they didn't kind of screw us over like that. Like it would have been nice if we'd have more exotics, so we would have got 1 for completing the campaign with each character. Cool. That would have been cool. But I mean, I'm glad that they weren't ass. I mean, like these ones you can at least use.
Well, I will say this though. I wish they would have made at least 1 exotic for a stasis class. Let's be real. Nothing works for stasis right now. I mean, there's very few that are neutral plays, but there's no specific exotic armors for stasis, right?
Which I mean, truly, I don't think we're going to see
Mantle
that 1 or 2 seasons. Probably. Because, I mean, we have 1 stasis gun, and they're kind of trying to balance out the sandbox to figure out how that's going to incorporate. I mean, look at the supers, how they act. You kind of have to implement that into where it's not just going to overpower to the point where nobody uses anything but stasis anymore.
Okay, so here, Icefall Mantle does not require stasis.
God damn it. I'm only going to use it with stasis, though. I know that for sure.
You're damn right.
But no. So okay, I take that back. Hunters does require stasis. I take that back. Hunters does require stasis. But the Titans don't have one that requires stasis, do they? Their helmet doesn't require it. Nope. No. Yep. And then their arms don't require it. Warlocks, their helmet doesn't require it. Their arms do not require it. But why is there only 1 exotic that requires stasis? Why?
Because Bungie's racist against hunters.
They love hunters. That's what it is. That's what they love, hunters.
They're racist. They're racist against hunters.
No, but I mean, I'm just kind of curious. I mean, I just think if the campaign would have given us 1 exotic for stasis class, I mean, you don't even have to use it. It could be crap at the moment because there's not a lot of aspects out and things like that. But give us the ability to let us.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
The ability to let us do something with it. I mean, I know Titans are kind of screwed over because they only get 1 fragment? You only get 1 fragment slot with your aspect?
Yeah, which truthfully sucks.
I think you guys got gypped on that. You really did. I mean, Warlocks walk away with 3, Hunters walk away with 2, and then Titans walk away with 1. That's not very fair.
Yeah.
That's not very fair.
I mean, it would have been nice to see exotics that chain into our new subclasses. I mean, like, obviously, I don't know off the top of my head how you would do the fucking broken ass Warlock class and the Hunter. But I mean,
one thing I would have fucking loved to see is, for instance, probably the worst Titan exotic, Severance Enclosure.
Which one's that?
Change that up to where it has an actual interaction with your fucking stasis crystals that you have around. If you fucking melee or finish something in the vicinity of it, they shatter.
Agreed. Because again, they did change a bunch of these exotics recently with their armor perks. They changed them, like what you're talking about. Severance Enclosure states its Seraphimatic Trigger. Its new perk read is Arc, Solar, and Void melee final blows unleash a damaging explosion. Finishers and final blows against more powerful targets increase the radius and damage of the explosion. So they renamed a bunch of stuff so it wouldn't work with stasis. Now, I get it. These came out before stasis, before the darkness came in and all this stuff. But, come on. Seriously, give us something that plays into stasis. Seriously.
Yeah.
Please.
Like,
it would make the general gameplay loop a little bit more interesting.
Right?
You know, it would actually give us a reason to use more underused exotics.
Exactly.
You know,
or perks.
For instance, with the Hunter, with fucking Bombardier, make it to where the fucking grenade that you drop ends up being a fucking stasis grenade. Not as strong as like fucking Cold Snap.
No.
But one that probably does
mini crystals.
Probably one that does
like an unpowered
Salvation's
Grip. Unpowered Salvation's Grip.
No, not even that. One that at least on the explosion, if it doesn't kill, it at least fucking gives the slow effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because then it's still playing into stasis.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I do feel like we should get some more exotics that play into stasis more. It's very little.
Sadly, yeah, but just like what I said earlier, it is what it is.
Even weapon perks. Even weapon perks would be cool.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they have what? Osmosis is one. I mean, I don't know how Osmosis would work with that. Let's be real. I really don't. But
truthfully, I've had it on a couple weapons. I just have not used it. I want to see how it is, but I've never really gotten around to it.
Osmosis doesn't proc.
It's only like classic.
God damn it!
It does say light. Yeah, they changed it to light. But what was the other one? Elemental Capacitor, I think is the other one called.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, just rename it. Add another perk set to where stasis does something. I know it's not light, but I mean, come on. Please do something with these. The fact that stasis is something brand new. You have all these brand new perks, and you're like, oh wait, you can't do this because you're light. Don't wait until a second darkness subclass is out to start giving us perks that do darkness stuff. Come on. Work with us now.
By that point, no one's really going to actually want to use the darkness subclasses because there's not going to be any exotics that work with them.
Yeah, like I don't even like. Only reason why I play Stasis right now is because it's fun and it's new. Truly.
Yeah, fun.
There's
it's new,
really
and
for me to do with it.
And at least when you're doing the fragment quest, no matter which one you're doing for either Crucible, Gambit, or Strikes, you need to be playing Stasis just to get it done.
Exactly.
And is it worth doing? Not really until if you're doing Strikes, at least until the day that it has Stasis burn active.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's when you're going to be getting pretty much 90% of your shit done.
Yeah.
If not all of it.
You're not wrong.
Because otherwise, you're going to be losing out on damage. And you're not going to be getting nearly as much super kills. Like this week, there was that one that you needed, 90 super kills?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was 90 or something like that. I don't know if it was this week's or last week's. I can't remember.
On the one that you needed the fucking 90 super kills, if you weren't doing it on the stasis burn day, you were only doing like 2, maybe 3 per fucking super test.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, because especially on Titan, you burn through that super with a snap of your finger. Like,
yeah.
Try Warlock,
granted, yeah, it's
dude.
good.
I was getting
granted you're good for fucking crowd control with it because you could freeze a lot of fucking targets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
if you have to move, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So try being on a Warlock. I mean, I know Warlocks, everybody hates and shits on Warlocks right now because of their stasis ability, but I was doing, I was being cheeky. I did it in Lost Sectors. Don't hate me for this, but I did it in Lost Sectors because it's the easiest way to do it, to get guaranteed kills. Now, I went in Lost Sectors with my stasis ability. You'd think you'd get a shitload of kills because of the Lost Sector. No. I walked away with every Lost Sector with only 3 kills. Somehow.
Yeah.
Don't know how it worked. Why it was giving me 3 kills when I know it killed like at least 15 people. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. It takes a minute to figure it out. It's a bitch. But no, I just hope that they start doing something with it. Because I mean, if they start not giving us perks that play into stasis, there's no point in playing stasis. At that point, you might as well just go back to your original subclass.
Pretty much, because I mean, you have so much more ground to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
or even just at least give us our next aspect, already.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Because
especially for Titans,
if we gotta wait,
I feel for you guys.
Because especially for Titans, if we don't get our next aspect by truthfully, if it takes a full fucking season just for us to get another one, I am probably not going to touch stasis for a long time.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm thinking, no. I'm hoping this is how it's going to work. I'm hoping by tomorrow. So tomorrow, since it's the first day raid, I know you guys are listening to this afterwards, but tomorrow is Saturday, the 21st of November. It is the day 1 raid. I know something's going to unlock after day 1 raid completion. There's some stuff coming out. Because there's what? There's an achievement there's a triumph that's called Exo Challenges or something like that. Nobody knows where they're at. Nobody knows. I don't even know where they're at. As far as I know, I haven't looked them up yet. But as far as I know, nobody knows where they're at. So
one thing that I do know, that is going to be another thing that is unlocked. Yeah, granted, the Exo challenges is probably definitely going to be unlocked because it makes sense, and more than likely, same with the fucking same with the laminate quest, more than likely.
Hopefully.
But
what else is unlocked, do you think?
One thing that we do know is going to be unlocked, at least it's supposed to be unlocked after the day 1 completion tomorrow, is the Eclipse Zone.
Yes.
But if you actually pay attention, you can actually do some of the Eclipse Zone achievements in-game now. It's been like that all week.
Now, what is the Eclipse Zone?
Yeah.
For obviously people at home and myself, because I don't know what it is.
Technically, one of the free roam zones on Europa is supposed to be pretty much falling debris is supposed to be coming down. Is it going to hit the ground? No, probably not. It's just a visual effect as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But in that zone, you do X amount of fucking activities, get kills, finishers, shit like that, and you get triumph steps done.
Oh, that's cool.
And it needs to be in that zone. And from what I know, it's either going to rotate daily or weekly.
Okay, because it's going to be like a curse from Forsaken.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because from what I could tell from all this week, it's been in Eventide Ruins.
Really?
The one place you really can't see the sky, but is the fucking ice cap above you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But if you're in Cadmus Ridge or even by Verets, you could faintly see fucking animation of shit dropping.
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. No, I don't know. There's just a ton of stuff. I know there's going to be unlocking a bunch of stuff tomorrow after the raid race. Now, mind you, they did state, which we'll talk about later, but they did talk about it may take a while for them to verify results. And they mentioned this a few weeks ago. They said because of previous years, people are calling into question about previous years about people using cheating and hacks and stuff like that. They did state they are going to take a longer process verifying the results of World's First. So they told all their teams not to stop. Even if you've heard that another team has already finished, continue going on, because if they cheated, their results will be blown up. No longer valid. They will be disqualified from the race.
For instance, I remember there was a lot of glitches and exploits that people got away with in Leviathan when it first dropped.
Yes, I think it was that one.
I remember. Granted, I didn't watch the day 1 raids, but I at least heard about it. I heard about it through Twitter, through fucking some of my friends who actually did watch it.
Yeah.
because especially in fucking the Talos boss fight, that shit was fucking buggy as all hell. On day one.
Yeah. So no, I'm just a thought. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow after the drop. I'm hoping that because somebody completes the raid, it unlocks it no matter what. It doesn't have to be the world's first completion, correct? The actual the verified one. If it's not, I'm gonna get mad. If we have to wait until Tuesday for that stuff to unlock, I'm gonna get upset.
Well, I mean, I feel like we probably might have to anyways.
I mean, depending on how if they're able to. If not, at least a Sunday morning patch, a small patch that opens up the stuff.
Maybe.
Truthfully, it's probably not even going to be a small patch, dude. That's one thing you need to realize.
Well, no,
because when
Forsaken,
well, that's the thing. When Forsaken dropped, even though that shit was already in the game, the fucking after the first day raid patch for that to implement all the fucking curse shit, that shit was fucking, if I remember correctly, was almost 300 fucking megabytes. That shit took a while to fucking download for some people.
That's not small. That's still a small one. I'm talking about small in the sense of like anything less than a gig.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's the thing.
Gig is a medium, a large is 10.
There's a lot of people whose internet, granted, yeah, they can run Destiny, but when it comes out of downloading shit,
true,
even a gig is going to take a while.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in the sense of like a small patch of some sort. Not 30 gigs that you'd think it would take. No, it's something that it's a quick code change that uploads and updates the server system to allow access to these certain things.
But you also know one thing that is going to end up happening as well if it's one of any substantial size. There's going to be that same old glitch that causes people to have to re-download the entire damn game.
That's true.
You know that was going to happen.
At least now it's only 65 instead of 103. Got that going for it.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one.
You got so mad when that happened to you, weren't you, Kai?
I was fucking furious.
Dude, I was fucking pissed when I had to redo that on during fucking Arrivals. That first fucking week I didn't fucking do shit because I had to re-download the entire game. And with my fucking internet at the time, it took fucking 4 days to download it.
Oh yeah, dude, it's out here. It's on the struggle bus, dog.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. But Beyond Light, I think, was really good. Stasis is fun. Warlock kind of sucks right now. Not my favorite right now. With the nerf that came, mind you, I understand the nerf. I understand the balancing. I understand it. It makes sense. I still don't like it because they fucked with my game and I wasn't able to play my character the way I was playing it.
Basically, for listeners who don't know, Warlock's got nerfed heavily.
We'll talk about it. I have the patch notes up. I actually have the patch notes for later on. We'll talk about that first, actually. Next.
All right.
Fair enough.
So that'll be first.
Over it soon.
Yep. But besides that, I think Beyond Light's pretty great. It's good. There's just a lot we have to wait for unlocking wise before we're actually
all the exotic quests.
Yes, I'm waiting for Cloud Strike just because I want a new sniper rifle to play with.
I feel like maybe they'll drop that on us. That or Lament, I feel like it has to come.
I am hoping that Cloud Strike is actually good. Because there's not many good fucking exotic snipers.
No, there's not. You've got Borealis. You have that's Borealis is your only energy sniper rifle. Okay.
Yeah, that's
your only kinetic. Exotic. Yeah, exotic. There's only Izanagi's for your kinetic, and then for your heavy you have what is it? Whisper and Darcy.
And both of those ones are really fucking good.
They are good. Don't get me wrong. But it's a heavy weapon.
You're not going to be running that all.
No.
Oh, it's time.
No.
It's like aiming a submarine, dude. Like you can't really use that in day-to-day play.
Well, at least Whisper.
Yeah. Yes.
At least Whisper. Darcy, on the other hand, you can actually use pretty effectively in day-to-day. But will you? Not so much.
No, there's just better options.
Yeah, even with its catalyst, no matter how much I stand by saying Darcy is fucking great, there's better options.
Oh yeah.
Because mind you, I love that fucking dirty little hoe. But I fucking
what a way to put it.
Hey, Darcy's a dirty little hoe. That was really all we were fucking using year one. So yeah, she's a fucking dirty hoe.
Oh yeah, I guess that
But
was right. Yeah.
but I love the gun, no matter what. It's just there's better options, you know.
Oh
Even
yeah.
legendary there's better legendary options that
You're
do
not
more
wrong.
damage than Darcy does.
Not wrong at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just hoping we get some really cool stuff tomorrow. You know, I mean,
Hopefully.
I'm also gonna shout this out real quick. I'm actually gonna pull this up in our from our Discord. I
Oh,
want to give a doc
the team
real
list.
quick. Yeah, I'm gonna give a doc. I'm gonna give a shout out to those guys.
Hell yeah.
I just gotta find
Hell
a
yeah.
doc. Can someone post that doc again, please? I lost it again. Oh, here you go. Thank you. All right, here's a shout out to everybody. So, okay, Google, thank you for telling me I need to clean my cache codes. Thank you. Beautiful. Ruining my
All that
podcast.
porn.
Oh, to give some quick context for the listeners, what Truth is pulling up is a list of raid teams that we have going for both TFB and TBN
Yes.
for the day one raids.
Yes.
And all you guys out there who Truth is going to list off right now, my prayers go out to you. Hopefully you get
Seriously.
it. Despite me not being part of the fucking day one raid teams, it would be fucking badass to see TFB or even TBN on the fucking on the leaderboard anywhere.
Oh man, that'd be cool. I would be so proud of my guys, man. That'd be badass.
Anywhere on the fucking anywhere on the fucking in the fucking top 10.
Yeah, right. Does it actually give you a top 10 list? Doesn't it?
At the end of it, yeah. At the end of it, they always give a top 10 list.
Dude, that'd be cool. Dude, that'd be straight up cool. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be cool. But here's the first team. So first team is Magnum Keef. What is that? Gahul 66, Kid Razzle, Hayden, and Blue Wolf. And I believe they're missing one person for their team currently. But that is them on PC and TBN there for Team 1. I think they are missing one person. That's not bad, actually, to be honest with you. Only one person.
Hopefully they get the slot filled by tomorrow.
Right. Team 2. So Team 2, you've got Boney Mantella, Beast Killer 89, Sugar C6H1206, Grom Squad, Sneaky Walrus, and Burnt Bones.
Truthfully,
that's another TBN PC group right there.
Truthfully, out of the two that we know of so far, my money is going to end up being on Boney's crew.
Boney and Burnt.
Oh, that's a scary team right there.
I feel like they're going to be a really good team. Not saying I don't know. I've never seen the other teams play, the other guys, so I can't judge anybody. I just feel like they're going to be a good team to watch. If they stream it, I will literally host them on my Twitch channel. Okay.
I will.
Actually, I might break my blind raid just to go watch them if they stream it.
I will fucking I will be watching that shit. Well, I probably won't watch it, but I'll have it be playing, and I'll probably follow whoever's fucking streaming it, just for the patronage and just for the fucking to help out fucking clanmates on their endeavors on trying to get to affiliate.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
It looks like Ice Eagle is in Team 4 according to this, so he's also missing all of his teammates though, sadly, right now. But he wants to do day one, which is cool. Then you've got Blaze over here on Xbox. He also wants to get day one as well. I don't know exactly who's all doing it with him. According to this doc, right now there's only one Xbox player. But that's not bad actually for our team. That's cool. That's really cool. I want to say Burnt Bones, thank you for creating this badass fucking doc here. Not gonna lie.
One thing that you also got to take into account. There's one person who we know in the clan who's been saying he wants to do day one raid.
But rank?
There's Rank the Predator and TDO. Both of them have been talking about it, and hopefully they can get in.
It looks like Space is also talking about it, so he might do it.
Hell yeah! Because if they can, then there's 4 right there. They just need to find 2 more.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. This will be fun to watch. If they do stream it, I will definitely. I hate to say it, I might break my blind raid just to support those guys. Let's be real.
Truthfully, as much if they do stream it, as much as I want to go in blind, I'll do the same because
I think supporting
supporting your fan.
You got to support the guys, man. Oh, I mean, lost
you
Kai.
Do.
We just lost Kai, so give it a couple seconds for it to. to pop back in. But no, I think this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be a fun one. Honestly, this is gonna be a really cool. I mean, I what is it? In all my years of TFB being in here, we didn't even do a day one GOS group. So the fact that we started up a day one Deepstone Crypt is pretty cool. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing it.
Just a quick question. When did I cut out? I have no idea.
Like, might have been a minute ago, not too long ago. You're good.
Damn.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just wondering where it cut me off at.
I don't remember exactly. I don't even know if you were saying anything yet.
Probably not. I don't fucking know.
All I know is you dropped, and we're like, oh, okay, all right.
Well, let's just continue on without him.
Yep, I just figured I'd just continue finishing up my sentence real quick.
But no, it'll if we do try and do that blind raid, I mean, come on now. We're not going to be in the raid. Our 3 brain cells ain't going to fucking pick that shit up, dog. To be like, yo, he's over at Applebee's. The fuck kind of call out is this?
Seriously.
Let's go.
Wait. You said 3 brain cells? Are you sure it's 3? I'm pretty sure it's -3.
There might be -3 between us. We got 2 Crayola eaters and 1 Crayola hunter, so we don't know. We'll never know. Like, we got 2 Crayolas, 1 crazy art, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, right. No.
Gotta have them crayons, bruh.
But yeah, I just had to give a shout out to those guys. Those guys are really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this, seeing if we can get in the top 10. I mean, if we can get in the top 10, sick. That'll be in our Discord. I will make a separate channel, and I will post those names, and they will be permanently in our Discord channel.
Yeah,
they will also permanently get a role.
Yes.
Just saying they're just holding their accomplishments.
Yes, they will get a separate role, and I'll probably actually put them as a separate listing in our clan roster. So whenever they show up in the clan, they'll actually say Deepstone Crypt Finishers first, day 1, or whatever, something like that. Something like that. We'll figure it out. I want to say that's a really cool challenge. I'll probably post that in our Discord announcement room.
But one thing that I will repeat: everyone whose name is on that list, whether you get in or whether you to find a full raid group or not, hopefully you can.
Yes.
My prayers are going out to you.
Seriously, man.
Hopefully you get it.
Right. See, I would. I'm not high enough light for it, nor do I have the patience to do that. Whereas when we do
I'm going to be at work tomorrow, so I won't be able to.
Well, see, since it's the blind raid for us, what we're going to do is if it's a group majority, it has to be the entire group has to agree to open a guide if we have to for an encounter, if we can't figure it out.
And it will only be that encounter.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I think we'll also kind of need to put a time constraint on it, because, I mean, I don't think we want to sit for, like, 18 hours in a raid encounter. No, that's just me.
No, I don't.
I think we'll kind of put, like, we struggle bus for, like, an hour and a half. Then we're like, okay, we'll pop that question. Hey, do we want to do this?
Yeah, agreed. I do agree with you there as well.
I agree wholeheartedly on that one.
We'll have to write up some rules and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just all I gotta say is I had to give a shout out to these guys. I mean, we're talking about Beyond Light and Deepstone Crypt. I just had to. That came to my thought, and I'm like, yep, I got a shout out for these guys. So.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna go for it. I mean, do it all you got,
I hate to say this, Kai, I'm probably gonna make a roll right now for them, just even for those that don't even complete it. It's just gonna be a Deepstone Crypt day 1 raid. I might do that.
Oh, just make sure you differentiate it from the those who do complete it.
Yes, I will.
Well, those who do complete it on day 1, and those who don't.
I will. I'll probably put attempted, and then I'll probably put completed or something like that on it. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
And granted, those who aren't able to complete it, I'm not knocking you.
No,
it's
just
not
for those who complete it, it's going to be bigger achievements.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We just want to. Everybody's. It's. Oh, I can't. Words are not my thing. Fuck.
Everyone's going to be getting honored in some way, shape, or form.
Agreed.
Within the next few days.
Agreed.
No matter what the results are for it, everyone who attempts it in this clan whether you complete it or not,
is going to get
will be honored in some way.
Yes, of some way. Yes.
And I mean, if you guys do post it, put it in the Discord. Like the moment if you guys do it, put it in the Discord so we can set that stuff up. I mean, seriously.
Emblems.
Yeah.
We want emblem pictures. Even if you want to post your emblem that you completed and you equipped it on your character, do it.
Go. Yeah, put it.
Not even that. Not even that. If you want to post any other sort of proof, the fucking rated Zodic, whatever it fucking is.
What does it drop? Does it drop from that though? I don't know if it drops.
90% of the time, the if they're the first team that finishes, they did a guaranteed rated Zodic drop.
And they actually I think they might be taking that out. If you look back to COS, Dato's crew got it, and they were like 5 minutes behind.
Dato's crew and was it Redeem? They both got it.
It was someone, and then both teams were not world's first. I don't remember who was it, but
I don't know if I didn't watch it. I wasn't sure. I have no idea.
All I know is there's 2 teams in COS that fucking got it when they weren't world's first.
Yeah, because they forgot to turn it off.
Because a bug in Bungie's system happened.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's Bungie's, or good old Uncle Bungo.
But that's normally they're good on actually turning that shit off.
Yeah.
Something had to have happened that day.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the first time that's ever happened, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was.
So, I mean,
all I can say though,
0 for 1,
some kind of proof would be cool. If you can post your emblem, or like even just have your full team in your sitting in orbit, and have the emblem equipped, and I will put all your names in our Discord with that role.
Yeah.
Or even some bullshit screenshot of your entire fire team, doing the JoJo pose, doing something.
Yeah, right.
JoJo pose over the dead boss's corpse. Do it, no balls.
Mm-hmm. Or the what is it? How long do you normally get after you complete a raid? Isn't it like 30 seconds?
Truthfully, I think it's fucking be in there fucking indefinitely once you complete
it. I think it's till orbit, I think.
That does end, because I thought in like Last Wish it ends in 30 seconds. Doesn't it end after like 30?
No, dude. Oh, we were in there for fucking 30 minutes after we completed it the last time.
I don't remember.
If it was me, you, Dez, and a fucking couple others were just in there dicking around, messing with the fucking statues for 30 minutes.
That's true too. Yeah, we were doing that. Yeah, we got some weird
stuff. Who doesn't want to send an 800-pound statue at Mach 5, dude? Come on, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Just throw it halfway across the room in one second, all the way across the other in the next. Hell yeah!
Precisely.
But it was, as it is, the last time I actually saw a countdown timer on any raid, it was back in Destiny 1.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure.
And that was only because if you waited, at least on the old school raids, if you waited till you went to orbit, you had a chance of fucking exotic dropping on that fucking strain as well. Just because those strains were fucking programmed to be fucking, or to have some sort of reward drop.
Yeah,
right. They took it out later on, but yeah.
Because they don't like fun.
But
and also fucking I don't think anyone actually really got an exotic from that drop, or from that drop method.
Probably not.
No, but you can cling to hope, and that's all that matters in Bungie's world.
Right.
Hell yeah.
But no, I think that was my thoughts for Beyond Light and Deep Stone Crypts and everything. So. I want to say we should transition to our next topic. We'll be right there with that. All right, now it's time for the fun part, Destiny 2 news. We're going to first cover the hotfix, then we're going to cover the TWAB for this week. So, today, what was it? What day was this? Was it Thursday? Or was it Wednesday that they dropped this?
Something like that.
It was Thursday. It was Thursday.
Was it Thursday?
I remember. Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. It was yesterday.
No, it was Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? I can't remember anymore.
It was. I believe it was the.
No, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. They dropped this yesterday, because I remember this bullshit yesterday. It was yesterday.
I didn't play a lot on fucking Wednesday. That's right.
Yeah, it was yesterday that they did this. Okay, so Destiny 2 hotfix 3.00.3. Okay, this was dropped on yesterday. That was Thursday. Here's the changes that they've done. So combat weapons, they fixed an issue where Coriolis Force fusion rifle was getting more ammo than intended from ammo bricks. That is the Beyond Light fusion rifle. And they fixed an issue where the Witherhoard damage debuff wasn't being removed properly. So you could get the debuff constantly on any enemy you shot with them. Beautiful.
Yeah, I
kind of wish that was
I
there
noticed
still.
I noticed the Correlation Force one, because since I actually have a pretty decently good roll, I was actually using that for a while. One brick would fill me up on ammo.
Right, it was pretty quick. It was quick. I mean, you would drop ammo and it would just straight up pick it up when you'd be like, "Damn, all right."
Yeah, it would completely match me out.
Nice, but they did say that Witherhoard has now been re-enabled, so it's no longer fucked.
Which, thank fucking God.
Right.
Seriously.
So here's the part that I didn't really care for. So the abilities. So here's Stasis. So they fixed an exploit with a Warlock's Shadebringer Super. Stasis breakout damage reduced from 110 to 90 HP. They adjusted the curve that reduces breakout damage using Resilience. Increased the damage reduction effect Resilience has so that higher tiers of Resilience are more valuable, but it caps out at 90 Resilience. So 100 Resilience will not give you shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
So 90 Resilience is cap, which isn't that bad, honestly, when you come down to it. If you can pull off a 90 Resilience build, that's not bad. So.
That's majority of what my build is right now.
Does it still affect your barricade recharge, though, with it being 100?
Yeah, it still affects your barricade, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what it's pretty much saying is when it comes down to the breakdown damage, how reduced it is.
Yeah, it's, you don't take as much damage. It's what it is. It's capped to prevent being able to be maxed out and take 0 damage.
And, which truthfully is understandable. Because if you did mitigate the entire damage, it would just be straight up broken.
It'd be useless. You would not be needing any point of using stasis at that point.
Well, I mean, yeah.
The Penumbral Blast, which is a stasis warlock melee, the projectile speed was reduced by 20%. That doesn't bother me so much. However, Penumbral Blast range reduction was originally 28 meters, is now 16 meters. I do not have the ability to do what I did before yesterday. Last week, I was able to go from any range and get a frozen kill. Not even in PvP. This is not even PvP. I'm not even talking PvP. I'm talking PvE. 16 meters is close enough that I could pull out a shotgun and shoot him with a non-slug shotgun, okay? Straight up.
You better pray to God you don't miss. A homie with chaperone's gonna clap your ass.
I'm talking PvE though.
16 meters. That's more than most shotguns. That's more range than most shotguns.
Well,
even if they're frozen, they're
to me
not...
it feels like close enough to range because it really does. It really does.
Thing is, when you told me this yesterday, I was thinking that it was dropped down to like 5 meters.
No, I wish it wasn't.
But
it feels 16 meters is still kind of short when it comes down to it. Really is.
Oh, but that's the thing. It's not a super that's meant to be used in the air. Not like how.
No. This is the melee. This is the melee.
Oh, I know. It's not. It's not even a melee that's meant to be used in the air. Because the only melee that warlocks have that's meant to be used in the air is fucking Top Tree Dawnblade,
which nobody uses in the air. Let's be real.
I mean, no, but that's how I would see it intend to be used.
That's what it's intended
in the air, like an attack helicopter.
Yeah, that's the only reason mainly to keep your fucking heat rises active.
Yeah.
It's not really meant for DPS on bosses. It's meant to fucking kill trash mob.
I wouldn't even use it on DPS for bosses. The whole point of that melee was to get the freeze, so you could then shatter the ability to get them shattered. Use your aspect. Your aspect, when you shatter a frozen target or a shard, it sends out a wave or a little thing that tracks enemies and kills and and freezes another enemy. The whole point of that is you shoot that in the middle of an enemy group. You freeze one target, kill them, and then it continually freezes the rest. That's the whole point of it.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, you make it sound like it's so fucking broken that it's unusable.
I just don't like it.
From the sound of it, it is still usable.
You try.
It's harder to use.
You should try from whenever. You should have been there last week playing a warlock with it being 28 meters and then have it reduced to 16. It changes your entire gameplay style.
I'm glad I didn't play it.
The easy thing: don't be a pussy and stay in the back. Do something, you know.
Well, it messes with you.
You're supposed to throw hands, not missiles.
I don't know. I just didn't really care for it. I mean, I didn't care for the change there. They did reduce the Stasis Super for the Warlock, it is no longer 30 seconds. It is now 24 seconds. And I believe Titan's actually longer than that.
Just by a little bit, but it also depends on how often we do our slammer fucking melee.
True.
Yeah.
They did state that the light attack in the Warlock Super was reduced by 5%, or 4.5%. Sorry, 0.5%. So it was 5% not per burst. Now it's 4.5. Not too much of a reduction, honestly. And then they did reduce the Cold Snap Seeker speed, reduced by 20% for all the classes with the Cold Snap grenade.
Wait, truthfully, that one's understandable. That thing was moving way too fucking fast.
It was.
The things are like fucking colony nades. It's ridiculous.
That thing was moving fucking Mach 80.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking terrifying.
But they did change some stuff for Guardians. I don't know if this is exactly if it's. I don't know how long it actually works yet. I have not figured out if this is base game for PvE and PvP, or if this is separate for PvP. I'm not sure. But Cold Snap freeze duration was lowered from 4.75 seconds to now 1.35. Ice Flare Bolt freeze, same thing. 4.75 original, now 1.35. Penumbral Blast, this is the Stasis Warlock melee, was 4.75, now it's 1.35. Winter's Wrath's Heavy Attack, which is the Stasis Warlock Super, no longer affects players who are not encased. So I don't know which one's a heavy attack. I don't know which one's a heavy attack and which one's a light attack, honestly.
Which is your RT? It's probably the big one, ain't it?
No, RT is the RT is the shooting out your freezing crystals. And then the melee button is the blast.
So then, how the fuck? Wait, I'm mad confused.
I know.
So what?
So am I.
You can't double.
My fucking brain hurts now. Just trying to think of this.
All right, skip it. My brain. Yeah, dude, I'm about to start smoking. My house is gonna catch on fire. I can't do this.
So I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. I just know they did change some things. So I don't know. We'll continue on from there, though. Gameplay and investments. Rewards. They fixed an issue where Pinnacle rewards are not dropping at the correct power. They were not giving you Pinnacle cap power.
Yeah, I did notice that with some of my drops. There were at least for the strike and the gambit one, they dropped fucking within like 3 when the Pinnacle is within 5.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's supposed to be at the minimum 5 over, but
yeah,
it was only dropping fucking 3 over, which truthfully did affect my speed of going up in the past couple of days. But then again, that's the most I've played it in the last week.
Yeah. So there's that. They fixed an issue where several repeatable bounties were providing more XP than intended. So I don't know if you guys heard about that, but there was the moon bounties that were giving you 300% more XP than they were intending to do.
Yeah, I am still sad about me not hearing about that right away. Because
I know.
If I did, Loki, I would have actually.
By now.
Truthfully, I would have used that shit just to fucking finish up the season pass. Because I don't want to grind
I would have abused it. I would have abused that shit. I'm serious. I would not be here at this level right now.
I would have my fucking ornament for fucking duality. I would be happy. But then again, doing it this way, doing it normal, you actually get your fucking exotics through the pass at a higher light than what you would have done prior.
But that's the thing, you don't pull those. I never pull shit like that out, though.
Dude, I always do.
I never do.
I always do. But the main reason why I do is because I'm trying to get specific fucking exotics at it with a good roll. I barely got a fucking hard and most light that actually has a good roll, no matter how many times it fucking drops some Zur.
I wouldn't know.
And that was from the fucking a season pass.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know. I never had a problem with it, so.
It's overall terrible.
There's that.
Pretty much.
I don't know if you guys were there for the Exodus Crash bullshit, but they fixed that. The spider tank wasn't spawning. It's now been corrected and renamed.
Yeah,
that
happened last week.
That did fuck me over.
When I tried running it with a group of randos on Legend, we got to that point. Oh, not Legend. It was on Hero. But we got to that point and that thing wouldn't spawn. We exited the area, came back, nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of tanks. They had to build one.
Yeah, right.
Pretty fucking.
I actually sat
pretty
there.
much.
I sat there straight up. I was able to get a bunch of screenshots of me sitting on top of it because the ship was spawning there, but it actually hadn't dropped this. It wouldn't drop the tank. It was kind of cool. So I was able to stand on top of the ship
Yeah.
and get a couple pictures.
Well, the thing is, for my group, it did the fucking ship didn't even spawn.
That's funny. It did spawn. It was for me.
The rest of the ads spawned, but not the ship, not the fucking tank.
Set new cloak and tag.
So for a majority of it, fucking me and the fucking other two randos that were in there, we were just sitting there for about like 5 to 15 minutes, just
trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
I was just waiting there for something to happen.
Mm.
You know, it got to the point where I just started looking at memes, and then I started falling asleep, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm out of this."
Yeah. Man, that's what it comes down to.
I don't blame you at all.
Yeah.
I don't blame you at all for that one, honestly. Let's be real. So that's been fixed.
But truthfully, I'm just glad that they have it fixed now instead of waiting until the next time Exodus crashes the Nightfall.
Right.
Yeah.
They fixed an issue where something was causing an Aguilera error. No idea what the fuck that was, but they fixed that issue. They fixed an issue.
Bungie, come on, you gotta fucking say what is causing the damn errors.
Yeah, right.
If you're gonna say an error is fixed, say what the fuck was causing it, please.
Yeah.
God.
Right.
I like to know what fucking boots me to fucking orbit or fucking main menu.
Dude, I don't even know what a fucking B error is.
Truthfully, at this point, I don't either. But all I know is a B error. Fucking, I stay in the game when I did it.
Shit. All I know is it's just annoying.
If it's a Weasel, Guitar, fucking, or Myronberry, I know what causes those majority of the time.
I don't. All I know is we're gonna get fucked in the ass.
Correction, Guitar, not so much. Weasel, it's a fucking major lag spike in your fucking internet. And Myronberry, your internet's just straight up not connecting to fucking Bungie servers.
Okay. Yeah. But so they fixed those. They fixed an issue where fragment pursuits were purchasable with a full inventory. Don't know what that means because I have no idea what the fuck that means.
When you have so many, if you have so many quests in your fucking quest log, how it prevents you from actually picking up other quests because of it.
Yeah.
You would still be able to because of the fragment pursuits.
No.
Certain people, more than likely, certain people from beyond doing Beyond Light shit will have stuff like that. You know.
Yeah. Who knows? So they fixed those issues. That was kind of cool. So that's all the patch notes that they made so far. So next is the TWAB. So this week at Bungie, they state that the crow has found a new nest. So the crow is back, or now not back. Wow, the crow is here. That's what I meant to say. From his slumber and disappearing with no context since Forsaken. So cool, good on them. So they started off Season of the Hunt this Tuesday, which was pretty cool. So we talked about that earlier.
Me personally, I actually enjoy the hunts. They're actually kind of fun.
I'm hoping we get more.
A bit tedious just to actually go and get the charges for the lure.
Well, agreed.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
It might boost it.
But shit's just what it is. You know, you can't really change it. You know.
No.
But overall, it's fun. I do like the system, especially when it comes down to when you're choosing certain weapons. How you with the excluding certain perks.
Yes, I agree. The exclusion perk thing is kind of cool.
Because, for instance, the easiest one, I actually got a pretty damn good Corsair's Wrath doing that.
Nice.
And that's the only one I've fucking gotten, and I'm probably going to be keeping that role.
Same.
Truthfully, how good it is.
What was your role? Do you know off the top of your head, or do you not have that? Look at it real quick.
I could look at it on Little Light to actually say what the role is.
Oh, good. You're good. I'll go ahead and read on while you look for this. So, they did state Wrathborn hunts have begun. We have the Deepstone Crypt Raid, the Dawning, Trials of Cyrus, Iron Banner, and more to look forward to over the course of the season. However, the first stop is the raid. Go ahead.
I have Unrelenting, Outlaw. For the battery, I really don't care which one's the better of the two. I have fucking particle repeater or fucking enhanced battery.
Nice.
I also have arrowhead brake and extended barrel.
That's not bad.
With a fucking with a reload masterwork on that damn thing. That started at tier 5. So
already tier
overall,
5 too. Damn.
Yeah. Overall, I actually like it. It is, granted, it's definitely PvE oriented. That's all what I'm going to use it on.
Well,
you know?
Of course, with that charge time, it's a decent replacement. If you don't have a Komodo, it's about the same.
Pretty much.
Well,
And the thing is, if you're using it in PvP, one kill on that, you're more than likely going to be a proc and unrelenting. So you're going to have your fucking regen to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Which, believe it or not, in something like fucking momentum control is going to be fucking deadly as all hell. You're going to be staying alive.
Just become a body shot bandit and never die.
Yeah.
It's great.
Pretty fucking much.
Not wrong at all.
But
that's kind of cool.
But you could go ahead. You could go ahead. Continue on now.
Okay. So next stop. So they've got on your marks, get ready, get set, raid. So Season Hunt isn't the only thing marking this grand entrance this week at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, November 21st. That's tomorrow. The Deepstone Crypt will become available. We've talked through contest mode, shown off some fancy rewards, but we wanted to get a final reminder before the show begins. World's first verification timeline. This is very important. So, once the raid has been conquered, we will announce that the activity has been completed from @Bungie on Twitter. After this, our teams will start diving into the data to verify the first completion was clean. Our hope is to be able to announce the winners shortly after World's First, but we want to ensure our validation efforts are sound. Ultimately, our goal is to have the post congratulating the winning team on Monday, November 23rd. Contest mode reminder and a quick stasis update. Full details on contest mode can be found in This Week at Bungie, which is the 10/15/2020 article. So these are the quick bullets you should be aware of. Contest mode will cap all players at 20 power below each encounter for 24 hours. Artifact power will be disabled during contest mode, so you have to be power level with gear at 1230 because power cap is 1230. Being above 1230 will not provide any additional advantage for the final fight. So I'm wondering if 1200 is the actual power cap for the raid. Or 1210. Because it does state contest mode will cap players at all 20 power below for each encounter for 20.
It'll be 1210, more likely.
Something like that. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I just thought I'd mention that. So they did state earlier this week an issue was discovered where Stasis was doing large, and we mean mainly, insanely huge amounts of damage to bosses. The team worked at lighting pace to develop a fix for hotfix, thus preventing impact to upcoming raid. We have a few more notes on general Stasis balancing later in the TWAB, so keep reading if you want to know more. This may not be a piece of contest mode, but we wanted to make sure to call this out for those who may have seen an interesting video or two in the last few days. There will be loot. Now, it wouldn't be a race if there wasn't something on the line. While many of you have seen these rewards on our Instagram or even a preview on the Bungie Store website, we want to make sure to show off these in a TWAB before the raid releases. World's first raid title. Do not call it a belt. The first team.
Nah, Chief, that's a belt.
I know it's a fucking belt. It's basically a title belt. Let's be real, man. That is basically a fucking title belt.
For the next raid. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
If I don't see someone slam a boss through a table, it ain't a raid.
Fuck, dude. Where was I? Wow. So the first team of 6 to complete the Deepstone Crypt will be declared world's first by Bungie at whatever their Twitter verification from an official, whatever. Yeah, there's that. So they've got that really cool belt thing. And they actually looks like it says it's got their player name on it. So you get your player name put on it as well, which is kind of cool. So
yeah,
not
it's,
only...
it's more likely to have your gamer tag as well as your fucking clan name on there.
It doesn't state
somewhere.
clan though, sadly. It just says world's
majority,
first Deepstone Crypt player name, and it doesn't say anything else.
Well, that's the thing. All the past ones have had the clan name on there.
I don't know.
As well.
We'll see. This is probably an older image. Could be. I don't know.
Could be.
It does state that there is a unique emblem that you can get for the first 24 hours with the contest mode active. So anyone can get this emblem. Do not quit. Okay.
Keep pushing. Keep rocking it.
Yeah, right.
That's all you guys out there going for day one. keep pushing it, even if you hear someone fucking completes it. Keep pushing.
That's what I was saying earlier in the thing, because again, they're verifying it. They may not have a post until Monday. So just because one team completes it doesn't mean you can't get World's First, because you never know. Someone could have cheated in that fucking World's First. Let's be real. They could have exploited something. So finish it no matter what. Before. Do not give up.
And I mean, all else fails, you may not get World's First, but I mean, you have something to hang your hat on. I mean,
exactly.
Shit,
the fact that you completed it with contest mode, man.
You know, did it in 24 hours with the contest mode active. That is
what, maybe 50 people have it.
Probably.
Yeah, right.
And the thing is, truthfully, if I was able to play tomorrow, I would. But I actually like that fucking emblem.
I know, it looks sick, dude. I like that.
Almost what is that? Theme, kind of. I can't see. I have my glasses on.
It has more. Dude. It has more of an 8-bit thing to it. Yeah.
It's got an 8-bit looking thing. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of cool though.
It's nice. I liked it.
I fuck with it.
So, for those of you that won't be able to do day one, like myself, I'm not going to do day one. I already promised to do a blind raid with Kai myself, and I think Vesper. I think you were involved in that.
It's your boy.
So, but for those of you who want to do and get something really cool, so if you complete the raid by December 1st, you have the ability to unlock a code that'll give you a discount on the Deepstone Crypt raid jacket. This thing is kind of cool looking. I don't really care for the colors personally, but I like the theme of it. I like
it. Like
that weird. Is it white or like that green, like creamy green, like mint ice cream green? Like
it almost looks like a beige, kind of like grayish.
Yeah, basically like that. Yes. It has a vest on the inside of it that you can wear separately. And the overcoats, it looks more like a
gray color,
thick, a thick, heavy winter coat with a fucking fur-lined hood.
Yeah.
It looks fucking beautiful. I love the look of it.
I do too.
Anyone listening, once we're fucking high enough, I'm probably gonna drag a group in just to fucking try to get this damn thing, because I want that fucking coat.
I'll try and help what I can. I will know how much it is.
I will pay whatever fucking price for that.
I'm gonna guess about 140.
That's probably about where I'm sitting. Yeah, 140.
Just I'm gonna say the raid ring.
If it's anything,
price.
If it's anything like the raid ring, then yeah, it's gonna be like that.
It depends also on who makes it. That's what it's gonna come down to, depending on production cost, I think.
Yeah. Well, which also speaking of the raid ring, anyone who has actually gotten it, post it again in chat, in the Destiny chat or in general chat. Post a picture of it, because I just want to see how many of you in the clan who have actually gotten it. Because me personally, I'm still waiting on mine.
I'm waiting on my T-shirt at this point, dude. I want my T-shirt, dude.
Oh yeah, I know you do.
Dude.
I know.
I'm really irritated. I looked at my thing. It's in my post office. It's been in my post office since 10 o'clock this fucking morning, and they didn't deliver it today.
Dude, they don't even my fucking ring hasn't even been shipped out yet.
My T-shirt finally got shipped, dude. I'm happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm just mad that it hasn't dropped yet.
Why get the T-shirt when you can get the Fourth Horseman flannel?
Dude, the T-shirt though, it says my gamer tag on it though. I had to get one that had my gamer tag.
Believe it or not, I would actually probably get the Fourth Horseman flannel. You know,
dude, if it didn't have the fugly Cabal on the back of it, I would have fucked with it.
Okay, I gotta.
Yeah, true.
I have got to see this.
I don't know if it's on the store anymore, but when Fourth Horseman came out, there's a flannel shirt. It was It was like red and black, wasn't it? It had like a Western theme, like graphics on it, kind of. But on the back of it, had two like side profile of like fugly ass Cabal, and it was just it didn't really.
It's not. Sadly,
if it didn't have that there, if it had it instead of being regular Cabal, if it had like fucking two fucking gladiators on the back, it would have looked better.
Or even just the blades, like it would have been.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it would have looked a lot fucking better, but I would have fucking bought that thing.
Did they take Prophecy Hoodie off of the shop?
I believe so.
I think you might still be able to get it if you have it claimed through your Bungie rewards. I don't know if the deadline's hit yet.
I don't know.
Oh,
I believe it is. I believe it has, because I'm looking at the apparel. There's nothing in here for Prophecy.
It won't show on the apparel. You would need to actually look at your Bungie rewards to actually get it at this point.
But
that is a lot of the stuff from last season. A lot of the stuff from last season from the rewards aren't showing up in there.
I need to look at this real quick. I'm actually gonna mention this. I just remembered seeing this. shit, I need to go to my rewards section of my Bungie account. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I am currently trying to find this real quick. I saw this today.
One thing for those of you who don't know, as per the usual with a new season drop, check your Bungie rewards because there's more likely going to be a powerful engram you can claim through that.
I'm actually waiting to do mine. I'm actually waiting till I get a little bit higher.
I claimed mine already just because nothing ever really comes from it.
That's
truthfully.
But oh wait, I read this wrong. Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm sorry. I thought I read this wrong. But for anyone who wants a really cool emblem, I like this emblem. Go complete the New Light intro quest by October 31st of next year. I thought this said this year, which always confused the fuck out of me. I was like, how the fuck do you complete the New Light quest in October? What the fuck?
Just go back in time, head ass.
Yeah, right. But no, so I'm glad I didn't notice that. But anyways, that definitely, it's a really cool emblem. It actually looks pretty decent. There's also the if you complete the Beyond Light Chapter 3 and finish that, there's also the Exo Stranger paper statue you can print for free. So
I wouldn't do that one.
I know.
Truthfully.
I know. I'm just spreading the news.
I know, but personally, me, anything that's paper, it wears away too easy.
Oh yeah, but so back on the TWAB. So there's the 2 deadlines for the code. So the reward claim code has to be claimed by December 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time of this year. And deadline to purchase is that same day, but it's 11:59 p.m. So midnight that same day.
Well, if it hits midnight, then you're a minute too late.
Yes, yeah. So, for any additional details, please refer to your Bungie rewards page or Bungie store pre-order page. Now, only a few questions remain. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
So basically, overall, any of you who are actually interested in getting that nice ass fucking jacket, you got till the December 31st, no matter what, to fucking redeem and purchase it.
And I know some of you fuckers got like 2 weeks off for Christmas. All right, I want to see y'all pulling out some raids. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Wrong. You are wrong. I'm sorry, but you are wrong. You have until the 1st of December to get the Bungie rewards code. Otherwise, if you don't have the code, it's going to cost you $70,000.
777,777.
Well, yeah, I know, but once you fuck it, what I mean by it is once you have the code.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just clarifying that because I want to make sure people don't expect that. Okay, I don't want to see somebody jump. Shut up! I don't want people to jump in there and get mad at people because we're spreading the wrong news. Okay, all right.
But either way, still in December, everyone who has fucking off, help people who haven't done the raid. Just help them.
Yeah.
Even if they're not in the clan.
Stone Crypt. Help.
Yeah.
If you have time, fucking help people. I know Rank wants to raid. I know there's a bunch of people that want to raid.
Hell yeah, and not just in our clan. Reach out to others.
Yeah. Seriously.
Help them out. Be the fucking good people in the community, not the fucking toxic asses.
Yeah, don't be a faggot.
Yeah. And I mean, basically. I'm trying to bring into the game. I mean, if you have friends, fuck it, Destiny's free.
Yeah, right.
Get on this bitch. I mean, you got time.
Yeah. It's winter break for those who are in school is coming up, and people who are working. Some of you are going to have vacation coming around December.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
So take that time, get people into the game, and if possible, get them in the clan.
Yeah.
We're always welcoming new people, whether they're PC, Xbox, hell, even PlayStation 4.
Not yet, but PlayStation 4 as soon as we get people, we'll do it.
We do have some. We do have some there, but not enough to actually officially branch out.
No.
Eventually, we might need to add a subdivision.
We might need a second Xbox clan at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're pretty much full, aren't we?
Pretty much.
We're at 97, I think, right now.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, I need to clean this up.
Yeah, no, same here. I need to go through and just remove people who are
inactive
at the fucking that have been inactive for 3 or higher months.
Yep. But
unless it's the few
deemed,
exceptions that we've already gone over.
Yep, deemed. So we'll go ahead and continue with the TWAB. I know we're trying to speed run this real quick so we can get as far as we can. Because quite a bit to cover. So the only other few questions that they have was, have you gotten your power high enough? Do you have your raid team assembled? Are you prepared for battle? For those of you who may not be racing, who you'll be watching? They said, see you Saturday. It's going to be a blast. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
So now, this is actually I forgot that this is in here, but this is a very important thing. So we were going to cover this last week, but we had issues, technical difficulties, and a few other things happen. So we weren't able to talk about it in our thing, but it was the SMS verification. So here proves the point of our SMS verification. So our security team has been working on a variety of projects to sharpen our tools of cheat detection. In the coming weeks, we'll be rolling out a new security measure for newly created accounts on PC. Our hope is that it deters some players from breaking the code of conduct. For a quick explanation of what's coming, our friend from the security team will be taking the stage to walk us through the process of SMS verification. Bungie is implementing a quick account verification step for free-to-play players who want to access the higher stakes PvP modes in Destiny 2 on PC. Free-to-play accounts, which is on PC only, will need to link and verify a cell phone number to their accounts via Bungie.net before being able to access those activities. What activities are high stakes? Trials of Osiris, Iron Banner, and competitive PvP playlists are examples. As this feature rolls out, we will be looking to how it can grow and potentially expanding it to alternate activities in the future. Why are we doing this? Unscrupulous players can negatively impact everyone's gameplay experience and undermine the hard-earned achievements of others. Bungie takes the threat of cheating seriously. We will continue to implement systems to help verify the accounts engaged in Destiny 2 activities are honoring our code of conduct and terms of service. What do you need to do? If you are a free-to-play player on PC, you will receive a notice in-game for the first time that you access a protected activity. You will provide you with a Verify Now link to follow to Bungie.net and process your SMS linking. When you enter your cell phone number and request a verification code, you will receive a quick text message with Bungie code number. Once you enter that code on the Bungie.net page to complete your verification process, you can sign back into the game to get immediate access to the activity you want to play. Once this feature is live, free-to-play PC players will see an image in-game which will walk them through the sign-up process. For announcements regarding this security rollout, please follow Bungie at Bungie Help on Twitter. So, as a reminder, if you encounter any player of suspicious of cheating or breaking our terms of service, please use the in-game report tool and submit a report using our contact form on Bungie.net. So, thought that was kind of interesting to see. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I know it's quite a bit.
Truthfully,
sorry.
Truthfully, for me, I am actually loving that they're doing something like this. I just can't wait for them to actually expand it out to console, because
I don't know if they could.
Something has to happen, because I know I'm not the only one that's came across it, especially in trials that we've encountered cheaters. Hasn't been as blatant as
PC,
as PC, but we know it's happened. Is the easiest thing that I could say is this one happened to me back in fucking Season of Rivals. I was playing Iron Banner. I don't remember who was with me, but I was playing with a couple clanmates, and there was this one guy who, when he popped his shoulder charge, not shoulder charge, his arch super. I believe it was meant to be the bottom tree. One moment he was on one side of the map. The second moment, not even 2 seconds fucking passed, he was on the other side.
Wow.
He was going so fast, he was killing people left and fucking right whenever he popped a super. And his buddy, he literally had fucking aim hacks on. We would turn the corner and he was immediately shooting at us in the fucking head. We move, we slide, he would not stop us. He would not stop pegging us in the head.
That's ridiculous, man.
And thing is, yeah, we can only do so much on console by just reporting them for hacking or cheating.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, I would do.
It doesn't really do much.
No.
And thing is, me personally, whenever I encounter anything like that, I do both through Bungie, or through the game, and through Xbox.
Agreed. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say do it for both, because just in case they don't get caught on Bungie, but they get caught on Xbox, that's something different. You know what I mean? If they get banned on Xbox, that's cool. You know.
Yeah, but thing is, most of the time, Xbox isn't going to do something unless you send them a video clip of whatever they're doing.
But it still helps.
Yeah, it does.
Because maybe Bungie will contact Xbox and be like, "Hey, can you help us with this one?" Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or they
Especially
contact
with,
Bungie
especially
themselves and say, "Hey, is anyone cheating in your game? Did you get a report for this guy too as well?" Or things like that. I don't know.
especially since fucking since Deej is supposed to be moving to fucking Microsoft.
Yeah, I heard that. Did you guys hear about
May,
that? Deej
may,
moved to Microsoft. Yeah.
maybe within there he could actually do something to help with security on trying to prevent cheaters and fucking on the Xbox side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, he'll be like a contact.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of saddened to hear that Deej is moving. To be honest with you, I was kind of sad. But I'm
Truthfully, I
glad.
was too,
I'm
but
glad for him. To be honest with you, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know.
It's weird to see a pivotal community member in a game such as Destiny go
Oh
to
yeah.
do something else.
Oh yeah. Well, Deej was
Mhm.
pretty prominent in the community. He really was. He was out there quite a bit. So.
Whether it was on the development side of things or even just with the actual community himself,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it was.
Oh,
Truthfully,
yeah.
yeah, it is sad to see him go, but thing is, not much we can really do about it.
Right.
No.
It is
Let's hope for
it
the
was
best.
it's his choice to move up, so
Yeah, and it's
gotta let him
good
do
for
it.
him, dude. I mean,
Mhm.
good for him. Truly, let's be real. Good on him for moving up.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. I'm sorry, we're trying to speed run this. I know.
Hey, go for it. Go for it.
So next part, this is really good. So they are doing their Give to Give 2020 fundraising campaign. Lightkeepers is what they call it. So over the years, community has proven time and time again that gaming does good. You've acted as guardians of the world, providing aid to people in need. No matter the challenge, we're excited to announce our next initiative, partnering with Game to Give, starting on December 1st. Without further ado, we'll pass the mic over to Bungie Foundation to run us through the wonderful event. Bungie Foundation gear up for our second annual Game to Give charity event in support of the Bungie Foundation and Children's Miracle Network hospitals, benefiting 6 kids around the country. We invite the Bungie community to join us in celebration of what we can accomplish together through games and giving. Starting today, we'll invite all of our Bungie community members to sign up to host your own Destiny 2 fundraising stream between December 1st and December 13th, and we have some incredible prizes for you all at various fundraising milestones. On Giving Tuesday, December 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be kicking off a 24-hour stream marathon with some of your favorite influencers with it from a variety of channels, including Twitch and Facebook Gaming, which is weird. We'll have featured stream lists live taking place through the entire 2-week campaign. So be sure to follow us at Bungie Love. So at Bungie Love on Twitter to receive the latest information. That's kind of cool. We're excited to share the sweet prizes. We have to thank our donors for the amazing contributions to help kids. Check them out. Okay, don't hate on me, but I feel like I understand that it's kind of cool that they're giving us incentives and really cool things to give us, but at the same time, I feel like they shouldn't have to.
No.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
Truthfully, they really shouldn't.
It shouldn't be about what you're gonna get. It should be about helping the kids.
It should
But
be.
the thing is,
But
you also do realize that last year those people that gave just to give,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
they got the shit, but they never really fucking bothered equipping it.
no. I'm totally agreeing with you. I'm just letting you know. I just feel like that I'm gonna make that point very clear. The
Oh yeah.
incentives are not what is important. The important thing is that this is a really cool charity, to help kids around the
really
world,
just help
around
help
the
people out.
around the world.
You know,
Not around
any
the world.
yeah,
charity,
and I mean,
any charity is not about what you get.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you give to help others.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Exactly. But here's their incentives. So at $25 donation will earn you a 2019 Mist Blossoms emblem and a guided shell exotic ghost. If you missed from them last year, this is your chance to get your hands on them. A $50 donation will earn you the above items plus the new Lightkeepers emblem, which I don't know which is which from this picture. I'm assuming
I think the Lightkeeper is the top one, yes, because the two are together. Which honestly, I'm probably gonna pick up those 3 because I didn't get them last year, and that emblem looks sick.
Same.
Yeah, it truthfully does.
So here's this one. A $100 donation will earn you the 3 items above and will enter you to win an item from the Bungie prize pool. Prizes include GameStop EV gift cards, US and Canada only, Destiny 2 Beyond Light Digital Deluxe Editions, and Destiny 2 Beyond Light Physical Deluxe Editions. So, there's that. So, best of all, 100% of donations go directly to the charities. All in-game digital incentives we automatically redeem via donors, Bungie.net IDs, and will appear in the Destiny 2 Collections tab over on Tuesday, December 1st. So I believe you can already start doing this. Not exactly sure. I can't. I'll have to look and see real quick. They have a link
It
somewhere.
should be able to.
They had a link somewhere. I can't remember where the link is now. Oh man, where'd it go?
Truthfully, I'm just going to the Bungie Love Twitter. Check that out. See if you actually can.
Control click. Sorry. Yeah, right. I'm kind of curious to know if there's a website, because if you can start doing it now, I'll let you guys know. Takes you to their website. Takes you to the Bungie Foundation. News and events.
From what I could tell, at least from the Bungie the Bungie Love Twitter, is you could start on December 1st.
Okay, so December 1st. Okay.
And it's running till December 13th.
Okay, good to know.
So just about 2 weeks.
It's about 2 weeks, yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
So there's that. So this year we've also partnered with with the online fundraising platform Omaze. Gamers from around the world can enter for their chance to win $20,000 to create the ultimate gaming rig and support this fundraising initiative. More details will come up leading to our campaign's launch. As we head to the holiday season, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude for each and every one of you who continue to bring smiles, joy, and hope for little lights everywhere. We hope to see yourself reflected in this mantra and hold it dear. We are light keepers, those who dare to ignite hope in the face of uncertainty. By our united global passion, we protect those in need, making a lasting difference for the little lights around the world. We are the light keepers. Love, the Bungie Foundation. We're also planning a few goodies for you to unlock through the event when reaching certain donation milestones. Stay tuned for the full Game to Give 2020 article plan December 1st. Now, I've got to find where I found this. I had an article. I thought I had this webpage. It pulled up. I don't remember where it's at. It had the incentives posted. I can't remember where it's at, though.
Truthfully, at this point, the only thing I had to think of would be if you find it, then probably just post in news and announcements.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'll probably do. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna post here, right here. Found it right here. So here's their incentives. Okay, a $500 US dollar fundraising milestone. Receive a code for you or a friend to unlock the Lightkeeper's emblem, and then enter to win the Give to Give streaming bundle. Including a game capture card, HD webcam, and studio lighting kit. Winner notified after the campaign. At $1,000 US, includes all the previous fundraising milestones rewards, plus entered to win one of the Xbox One gaming consoles and a headset, and entered to win one of the PlayStation 5 gaming consoles and a headset.
Okay.
At $2,500 fundraising milestone, you get all of the above. The exclusive Game to Give 2020 mouse pad, earn a place on the Game to Give 2020 Lightkeepers poster hung at Bungie HQ. And at $5,000 fundraising goal, you get all the above. Exclusive limited edition Game to Give 2020 jersey, physical copy of the Game to Give 2020 Lightkeepers poster, and be among the first to own the secret VIP Game to Give 2020 emblem released in 2021.
That's cool. You can get an exclusive emblem out of them.
Yep, right.
But the thing is, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
That is, in fact.
But that's not like that's a group. It's not you donation. That's the total donation group thing.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's a fucking lot of money, though.
Mm-hmm.
But thing is, if it's anything like last year's charity event
they're
that
gonna
they did,
shatter that instantly.
we're gonna shatter that within the first couple days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Bungie last year was struggling to keep up with making new incentives as they were going.
Was it they were doing one for Beyond Light? Was it during season? Was it Worthy? Season of the Worthy, or was it Dawn?
I think it was Worthy,
something like that.
But they did that charity stream, that 1 day stream for the artists and stuff like that, and they had the incentive that they were doing. They beat that in a day. Like they had to make up another incentive halfway through the thing.
Yeah.
The Bungie, the Yodam toaster.
The thing is, one thing that's been brought up before multiple times is the that fucking tattoo that DJ and someone else is supposed to fucking get.
Yeah, I know.
Did they ever get that?
I don't
Did they ever get
know.
Vault of Ass?
I don't know if they got Vault of Ass. All I know is it was badass thought, you know.
I want to know this shit. This is important shit.
Were you there for
homely
that?
Kramer of Ass is now the captain of fucking Vault of Ass. Hell yeah. We ain't fighting Atheon anymore, motherfuckers.
No, you just made me think. Oh man, I don't want Vault of
I
Glass to
know,
have that
thinking.
fucker in there. No.
Oh, dude, that would. Oh,
Stand in
God.
a bubble,
That
homie's
would.
gonna send your ass to the abyss.
Dude,
The
that would be
vanishing
fucking
shadow.
terrible. No, dude.
I feel like they
In the
did
fucking.
that. I feel like Homie of
in-
Ass is in there now.
Oh my God.
To be.
He's going to be in the fucking Templar encounter. He has to be. That's going to
Oh,
be
no.
terrible.
He's gonna be booking it towards your ass.
So
He's just going to fucking dive bomb and yeet us all off the fucking edge.
right.
Our only solace, the cleansing shield. Get
No,
back,
not even.
foul demon.
Not even, dude.
There's that. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that they're doing this charity things. I love always seeing stuff like that. I usually never get a chance to donate to them because usually I'm broke by the time charity rolls around, you know. We'll see how this year goes. I like charities and stuff like that, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm gonna try to give the $100 one this year.
Nice.
I was only able to, I was able to donate last year, but it wasn't enough to actually get the actual ghost shell or the emblem, but I did donate some last year.
I'll probably go 50.
And then also the one for earlier this year, that one I did donate, and I still have the ghost shell from that one.
The heart
from
ghost
donating on
shell.
that
Yeah,
one.
I didn't get a chance to do that one either. I was.
That one I did. Oh, the
I'm
thing is,
bad.
that one,
I'm
that one,
horrible. Don't hate me.
that one was only a minimum of $25.
I know.
To do it, and I did it in a heartbeat.
Don't hate me for that.
Truthfully, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Seriously.
Next thing we want to talk about in the TWAB is Tuning the Darkness. It's not often that an entirely new subclass makes its entrance into an ecosystem of Destiny 2. The team has been hard at work over the last year building abilities and supers powered by the darkness. Enemies around the solar system are shaking in fear of your stasis powers, including your fellow guardians in the Crucible. Now, I'm just gonna make this. I just noticed this right here, but it says the team has been working hard at work over the last year building abilities and supers powered by the darkness. A full year they have been making subclasses. Okay, I'm making this point now. Yeah. There is more to come, guys. I'm hoping we, dude. Don't hate me, but I feel like we should get another one sometime this year. I feel like we should.
Probably not this year, but at least next year when they release the next bid DLC. But if we do get more, I actually want to know. I actually want to see some concrete proof before they actually release it, so I could start theorizing what I'm going to run it as, what I'm going to build on it.
Right. So there's that. Depending on when the article goes live, a hotfix. Yep, that's already been done. So, development team, we have a lot of feedback on Stasis since Beyond Light launched this last week. We've heard it's a ton of fun to use, but certain aspects of new subclasses can be frustrating to go up against. Look at you, Shadebringer, which is the Warlocks. We have a few minor tweaks planned to go out with this hotfix. Though this is released right before the hotfix was released, okay? The patch notes for it. So, actually, I think the hotfix patch notes came out before the TWAB, and they were like within like 15-20 minutes of each other, okay?
So it was something like that.
We already talked about the stasis changes here.
Technically this part we already went over.
With all that said, we believe strongly the Cosmic Ice Wizard fantasy in PvE, so we're trying to target changes where we can towards the PvP experience, specifically with stasis. We've tried to push the sandbox in new directions that increase the likelihood we introduce something spicier than normal. When it comes to crafting new abilities, we believe a risk of shipping something a little hot is better than playing it safe and shipping something that doesn't get you excited. As always, we're going to be using data, playtesting, and feedback to help refine our direction and where we're going to keep responding. This will not be the last changes to Stasis this season. As we get closer to future changes, we'll make another appearance in the TWAB for a patch note preview. Thanks for playing, and we'll see you out there in the wild. So, that's kind of cool.
Before we move on from this, I just want to let everyone who is salty or pissed off or whatever about the changes. this is Bungie's MO. They will always do this whenever they release a new subclass. They did it with Forsaken, and they did it with back in Destiny 1 when the 3 classes were released there. It will always happen. They will always have something so overpowered and then nerf it to the ground and then slowly bring it back up to par with the others.
Yeah, what was it in D1? It was sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just thinking about it right now.
D1, fucking truthfully, if I remember correctly, all 3 of them were actually way too overpowered when they first launched.
Because I know they were each one got its own a separate brand new subclass based on each element that they were missing. So Arc was for Warlocks, Titans had Solar, and Hunters got Void.
Yeah. But the thing is, they all came with their own fair share of bugs. They all came with their fair share of problems. Same with in Destiny 2. With the easiest one to come to mind was the Infinite Super with the mid-tree Void Hunter. Name escapes me right now, so I don't really care to say it. So yeah.
Which one was it? Which one did you talk about?
The mid-tree Void
Hunter.
Yeah, Spectral. I was trying to
that
one. Myself.
That one. Within the first month, there was a fucking glitch on it where you had Infinite Super, and that was with using the Winston Vest. So that itself was actually terrible to go up against Crucible.
I don't doubt it.
These ones are the same thing. It's going to happen. The next one, truthfully, that I while they're slowly bringing up the Warlocks, is more likely going to be the Hunters that gets dropped. But I'm not just saying this as a Titan main. I'm actually saying this as a legit standpoint. Titans are as balanced as they could probably be right now.
Yeah.
Because they're not too overpowered. They're not too weak either. You know, they're at a good spot. Hunters and Warlocks, though, as much as it pains me to say, were a lot better position for damage-wise and all that at the beginning of the season.
Oh, hands down, yeah.
Because everything's going to be tweaked around and slowly brought back up once it's dropped.
Not wrong.
Because just like what we were going over earlier with the Warlock melee range, they may increase it a little bit. They may not. They may keep it the same, but they may also give it back its actual speed, its travel speed.
Yeah.
Just to compensate for its lack of range.
Well, the only thing I don't really like about that as well is it has to be a direct hit. It cannot be above them. It cannot be next to them. It has to be right in front. It has to hit them. It's really irritating. If they made that better, it'd be better.
What they're probably going to do is actually add in a little bit of tracking to it. You know.
Well, if it tracked or if it had a certain range outside of the enemy, it would be cool.
But as one thing that I have noticed is, at least with the Titan, since this hotfix that they did for the since this hotfix that they did for the Warlock, at least with the Titan, when we do our melee, it's tracking just a little bit better. It's not overly tracking like fucking like most of the shoulder charges, where it just magnetizes onto the fucking person's head.
Yeah.
It's at least staying closer to them. Yeah, you need to pretty much be in close proximity to actually land it most of the time. But at least it's fucking landing now.
Yeah.
So truthfully, that's the end of my little rambling. But just remember, everybody, it will happen. It'll always happen. Anything new, you know.
Yeah.
Anything new added to the game.
Base it around the other classes, or whichever one's the kind of current standpoint for what to balance everything in the sandbox around.
And at this point, just like I said, it is the Titans. Titans is the most balanced.
As it can be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as it can be. But as things change, everything will change. Hell, I may be wrong, and Titans may be the next one with the nerf hammer.
Yeah.
Would I love to see it? Hell no. Titans are truthfully, I feel Titans are in a good place right now.
Right.
But things are subject to change.
Oh yeah.
It's anything new that's added to the game. If it upsets the current meta, it will always be looked at heavily by Bungie first, then older shit. Which, a little bad way of actually doing things, considering it should be older shit looked at first than newer shit. But
you would think, because the way they're doing it's kind of bass backwards, if you ask me. But I mean,
yeah.
I get they want to turn all their attention to try and tweak that. Because I mean, that's going to be the content that's going to be here longer than the older content.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm actually loving what they're doing with it. They're actually acting fast on it, at least faster than they did with Forsaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before they actually started acting with Forsaken, it was what, almost fucking a month and a half, if not
something
longer.
like that. I mean, look how long Nova Warp went rampant.
Yeah, I know.
That
Same
shit
with
just poor
same with the infinite fucking special blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't there for any of that, so I missed out on all that.
Dude, it was great with Nova Warp. I have a clip somewhere around here. If I can find it, I'll send it to you guys. There was a clip. I turned a corner in Nova Warp. I got a quad feed with one charge blast. Like, it was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It was bullshit. It should not have worked, and it did. You just ran at
people. Because one, its super armor was broken. It had more than even the Titans fucking Superman.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because you could barely even fucking fight that thing. You were better off running for your fucking life till it ran out.
My word.
Pretty much. And if they blink and catch up to you, you're fucked.
Well, even then, even if they didn't have blink, chances are you wouldn't have made it out because the range on that thing.
Oh yeah, the range is stupid.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It was
missed
bad.
out on all the fun.
Yeah, you did. It was some fun there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God damn.
All right.
Yeah.
Next thing we're gonna talk about, the loot. This is actually some pretty important stuff. They did talk about the loot. They address our loot concerns. So since Beyond Light launched, we've been working through a whirlwind of feedback, what feels good, what needs work, and most importantly, how are you feeling? Today we'll be talking through a bit of player feedback concerning loot and some short-term plans the development team is working on. So this is short-term, this is not long-term, which is okay. This is definitely going to help out, I feel, but it's still not a fix. So the development team says, as Beyond Light has launched, we have been tracking your feedback around loot, particularly weapons, and we wanted to take a moment to let you know how we're processing it. Today we're going to talk about how the short-term and more information to follow in the future around the long-term as we work through Leo's problems. So infusion caps are intended to keep Destiny 2 evolving and ensure that every release, the new rewards are exciting and relevant to the meta. However, we agree with your feedback that there is currently not enough variety in the world loot weapons available to players in this season. To that end, we're adding back in selections of weapons that will be relevant. Will help alleviate the issue. I can't read from this distance, damn. We will also be watching to see how the landscape changes with the addition of weapons from Season 12 and this week's Raid launch. We also agree that getting near-cap weapons from random world drops is frustrating. Thus, we're removing those from the pool and we're weighing drops more heavily towards newer weapons. Here's a list of adjustments to the World Legendary loot pool that you'll see on our November 24th hotfix. So, Tuesday, this is the hotfix coming. So, remove all legendary weapons that hit their infusion cap at the end of the season. So, I would say all Season of Dawn weapons, I believe.
Yeah. They're all up at 1260.
So, sadly, those of us who are still using Python.
Yes.
Python, Steel Feather, all that good shit.
No. Loot pool. This is
Python.
This is the loot pool. This is not the. This is the loot pool.
I know. We're
just talking about in general infusion cap after this season.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm pretty much going over a reminder for those of you, still use Python. This is the last season we could use our baby. Mm-hmm. It pains me to say, I love that damn shoddy, but we're gonna need to put it away. We're gonna need to let it go.
Yep.
Overflow. Just eat that bitch in the vault,
Overflow in Crucible is gross with that shotgun. You pick up one round.
Don't fucking get me started.
Man. Auto reload, man. Beautiful. So with that being said, they are adding all of 7 Seraph weapons from Season 10. So now, if you are trying to get a Warmind Cell build, perfect time to do so, because you can now get those weapons to drop more freely starting next week. Added all of Season 11 seasonal and planetary reprisal weapons. So that was last season, because this is Season 12 we're in right now. So last season's all their reprisal weapons. So the Ikelos sniper rifle, The Icolosso SMG, I believe, was in there.
Mm-hmm.
The grenade launcher
My
and the what was the other one?
There was also
I don't
the
know.
first and last outs.
Yeah, the shotgun.
Yes.
Shoddy.
Yeah. So
My question is, based on reprisal weapons, are we going to be getting Death Adder, Icolo
yeah,
Shoddy,
right.
and the hand cannon released as well?
Yeah,
I
Since
hope
those
that
were
they will
reprised
be,
weapons.
but I doubt we will, purely because they are through prophecy.
Truthfully, I get it, yeah, but they
I
are
feel
also
like
reprised weapons.
I feel like if you think about it, if they did this, so I feel like Prophecy, the weapons that they gave Prophecy were because they were already in the game, they were already ready to be done. And it was very easy for them to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So they did that because if you think about it, with Prophecy being a Trials of the Nine kind of crap, why did they not throw in the Trials of the Nine weapons reprisals?
That's what I would have
My
thought. Was
my
just
my thought on that though. My thought on that is that they're still working on reprising them.
Well, you're not wrong. They
getting
probably
them
are.
up to par.
They probably are.
They,
But and I feel like that's what they're going to bring back with. So they might be doing with this as well. We don't know for sure. They didn't really specify. I'm guessing we're going to get patch notes next week, and they will tell us what guns are being added. I hope that they tell us.
Truthfully, the only guns that from Prophecy that I could care less if it comes back is the butter knife and fucking Husdao.
Fuck Cusco. All my homies hate Cusco.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
What is the butter knife?
The sword that you.
Oh yeah, the sword was stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking butter knife.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I want the hand cannon, the shotgun, and I want Death Adder back. Death Adder was cool.
Yeah, Death Adder actually had some good rolls.
But no,
Death Adder had some good rolls. It's just if they my whole thing is with these reprised weapons, are they going to be able to actually roll with the new perks too?
Right.
The ones that were
I
added
wonder.
this season.
I do wonder. I doubt it.
I would love to see a fucking Death Adder with surplus.
Oh, no joke. Oh, that would be so broken.
I Ikilos with a dual loader.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Fucking Ikilos with dual loader and fucking trench barrel. Hell yeah.
Oh. So there's those. They did state that the weighted drops chance to draw newer items more likely. So anything new. So mostly, I'm assuming it'll be Europa and anything reprised this season, which I don't think there was anything reprised this season.
There's a couple that I've noticed.
But any seasonal stuff that's this season or Beyond Light, I believe, are going to be dropping more often than older stuff. So
basically the ones basically
no.
the items to expect more are the stuff from the last 3 seasons, basically.
Yes.
This one and the last 2.
So that's cool. It says, while we're not ready to dive into our long-term strategy yet, we are listening to feedback and watching how the player build landscapes evolves over the first few weeks of Beyond Light, incorporating that feedback what we plan on future seasons. Feedback never stops, and we're excited to hear how you're feeling about Destiny 2. Keep it coming. So they're definitely listening to it. They did listen about the issues, so I'm kind of happy about that. So
I'm just, me personally, I'm just happy that they're actually listening now instead of just putting it off, saying that they're listening but not showing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was one of the biggest frustrations that I know I had and a lot of others had when it came down to TWABs, that they weren't addressing any of the player concerns.
Right.
Yeah, after a while it just starts to feel like they're not playing the same game. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen
But at least looking at these last couple TWABs, starting towards the end of last season to now, it actually is feeling like they're getting back on track with us.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
And yeah, he win a game. All right, that's cool. We'll wait for him to get back in, but I'm gonna say we should continue on, trying to pick up his speed as much as possible. And he's back. Hi, Kai.
Welcome back.
Oh, what point did I cut out on?
I don't remember what you're saying.
Let's just continue. God damn it. Let's just fucking continue.
We're just gonna go through it. So this is the bug squatching. So they're talking about the problems in the game. They're talking about their patch notes for the hotfix. I'm not gonna really worry about that, but they did state Seasons of the Hunt. It's out. It should be accessible. If you have not done this, for free-to-play players, complete the Shadowkeep and the Forsaken campaign missions to be able to have access to do
The
said
initial
hunt.
starting ones.
Yes. No. Those are the only missions that exist in the game anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one
that's
starting
some
out
dog shit.
Forsaken and the one starting out Shadowkeep when you land on the moon. That's straight
Well,
up all
if you
the
ain't done the
missions.
campaign, I guess.
They told
go
the
fuck yourself.
entire campaign out. So
Wow. All right.
Basically, sadly.
Yep.
But yes, it's like that.
They are having issues with people picking up the artifact in the tower, so we are currently investigating the issue causing players who acquire the Season of Artifact before completing the full New Light Tower introduction to be blocked from progressing in the Season of the Hunt story and missions. New Light players should be sure to complete the full tower introduction prior to picking up the Season of Arrival artifact from Zaval's office. We are continuing to monitor reports of veteran players encountering the issue. If you believe you have been impacted by this issue and are not a New Light player, please go to their help forum. Okay. Destiny add-ons. Players who are encountering issues with their season pass, expansions, Beyond Light character boosts are encouraged to view our purchased Destiny add-ons help article for information. PC migration and Battle.net login ending soon, beginning on December 1st, 2020 at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Logging in using Battle.net accounts will no longer be possible on Bungie.net or the companion app, nor will users be able to migrate their Battle.net account to Steam. Please do so before you before December 1st. Otherwise, you will not get your characters back. Okay, users who have a Battle.net account linked to their Bungie profile are strongly encouraged to either link another platform to their profile or perform PC migration to Steam unless you've already have a Destiny 2 Steam account. Click here for more information. So, that's information you can look up. So here's the known issues. This is where we're going to very quickly go through these. Okay, we're really short on time right now. So, we've identified an issue where the Vanguard Strike playlist difficulty was unintentionally set to 1,100 power. We are developing a fix to reduce the recommended power of Vanguard Strike playlist to 1050. Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was supposed to be. I didn't think it was supposed to be 11. Well, yeah, 1100.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right.
No, it didn't. The Exo Strangers Weekly Challenge is mistranslated in languages other than English. Players need to defeat combatants with or affected by stasis off of Europa, not on Europa. Sparrows on Europa are not probably despawning. We have seen this.
Yeah. We had a parking garage outside that mission, dog.
Yeah, right.
fucking 30 sparrows just sitting there, fucking 5 by Verits.
Meleeing as a Titan using Stasis subclass can result in a visual of multiple rapid punches. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
I actually haven't seen that bug. Surprisingly enough.
Kind of want to.
I haven't seen it yet.
I kind of want to.
Same here.
So the lift tubes in the Word or Nothing strike can close before all fire team members are successfully through, and they can also drain your super energy.
I've had that shit happen. Went up the fucking thing, got architected because it just decided to close and went, nah, you can't go here anymore. Architected my ass and then put me up above the ground. Like, cool.
What happened with me was fucking I was going up, I got stuck at the roof for about like fucking 3 minutes. I was just sitting there like, what the hell am I doing? It wasn't letting me join allies or anything. And then out of nowhere, I go through the fucking roof and go fucking Mach 80 into the fucking wall. And just fucking do fucking splats.
That built up pressure, dude.
Yeah,
it's like an air cannon.
F.
My only thing that I could think of was apparently my Titan probably had some bad crowns and it just shot himself.
Had to get out there, man. Fucking gas tunnel.
I hate to say this, I am picturing this image in my mind right now. I'm just seeing rainbow all over the fucking wall.
This shit's like a rocket ship, dude.
Yeah, shit builds up, man. It fucking hurts.
I'm almost in tears. Fuck. All right. The Warsat Hero Public event in the Mothbar Yards of the Cosmodrome doesn't count for completions for objectives, so don't do it. Yellow
That's fucking retarded.
Yeah, right. Yellow subtitles will appear as white even though the yellow option is selected. That's racist.
There's yellow subtitles? What the fuck?
Apparently.
You can change the
I
color.
had
I
no-
actually just found out you can change the color from this article, and I went and changed mine to green because why not?
I know you were able to change your reticle. I had no idea about subtitles.
Yeah, you can change
Oh,
subtitles.
this one's actually fucked up for those of us who actually completed this quest line. The
Mhm.
rated RWP Mark II no longer appears as owned in collections for some players.
Not all.
So for
Some.
those of my brothers and sisters out there who actually completed fucking the Polaris Lance quest, if it's missing for you, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
I fucking
Yeah,
I feel
seriously.
you. I feel you. That shit was fucking difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I had to go and do that quest again because it didn't appear.
Mine
I'm
still
glad I
appears.
got my fucking Wayfarer seal because of it. Like, fuck.
Mine's here. I still have mine. So.
Yeah, I'm scared to fucking look at mine. Truthfully, I'm scared.
Here you go.
I just know I have one in the vault for that reason.
Yeah, I'm fucking. If it's fucking not showing there for me, once it does show up, I'm pulling that fucking shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm pulling that shit out and just keeping it in my fucking vault. I ain't ever fucking removing that shit.
That's what I did with that and all the Mars weapons, purely because they disappeared.
Yeah. Thing is, me, I never actually fucking got anything other than the shoddy. I always fucking hunted them, but I never got any others.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I missed out on the original sniper, I believe, still. Let me check.
High value target reward chests do not grant the proper amount of glimmer.
Yep.
How much glimmer is it supposed to fucking give
I
anyway?
don't know. I'm assuming at least a decent amount. I don't think it's supposed to be so low.
I think it's like 2,300, something like that.
Oh yeah, then that's fucking bullshit. Because last one I opened was just about 500.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot
like
more than that.
2,000, 3,000, something like that.
That's fucking bullshit. Then I want my glimmer, Bungie. Give me it.
Mm-hmm.
I need that shit.
Oh, I do have
no other reason just to have it.
Spider.
Right. So the next one is the holograms on the Stella Incognita Bond and Bond of Last Departure ornament bounce aggressively. No idea.
It's just got Tourette's, dude. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it, bro.
The eyes on the phenotype plastics. Wow. Bleh.
Plasticity. Mask.
Thank you. Mask no longer glow red. Fuck, I can't talk.
For those of you who actually like to have glowing red eyes, it sucks to be you. You gotta find a correct shader now to do so.
Right. Adored cannot be reacquired from collections. So do not dismantle that. Do not dismantle your adored.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, so.
Bullshit, yes. But with it being as good as it is, I don't know why you would dismantle it. All else fails, throw that bitch in the vault for a rainy day.
Yeah, throw that shit in the vault for a while.
Yeah, right. Player heads. No, sorry. No. In-game PlayStation friend lists are missing large amounts of online friends, which kind of sucks. I think Xbox suffered from this a while ago.
Yeah, it did.
So player heads may not render when inspecting players in the tower because they did make those head changes, which I'm kind of pissed that I can't fucking edit my player head, okay? I'm pissed that they won't let me re-edit my fucking player head since they did a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they need to let us fucking do that.
Yes, please.
If they're gonna change shit for customizations, they need to let
they got rid of
older
colors.
players actually.
They got rid of certain colors too. So I'm like,
what
about the Exos?
They need to let certain players actually fucking recustomize their shit.
Just once.
You know, yeah, just once. You know.
You know.
That's all what they need to do, and I'll be happy.
Yep, agreed.
You know, even if I don't change shit, I'll still be happy.
The fact that I can look back at my character and be able to be like, yeah, that's okay to go with. Yeah, we're good.
All else fails, do like what Microsoft did, where it was your first change was free, like for your gamer tag, and then it costs like $10 to change it again.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
all else fails, your
just
money's
something
going
like
to Bungie for it. I mean,
yeah.
And things cosmetic shit like that, I would actually gladly do because there's sometimes I want to change the way my hunter looks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Later Crucible rounds may display an inaccurate round timer. Haven't noticed that yet. Vest of the Great Hunt clips through the Moonfang X7 cloak. Haven't noticed that. The Titan Shiver Strike and Glacier Quake melee have inconsistent hit registration.
Yes, it does. It seriously fucking does.
So they're going to be fixing that as soon as possible.
Yeah, hopefully. Because there's times when you fucking hit it where it don't fucking register. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There's times when you're using your super that just to break your damn crystals, you gotta fucking slide into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reaching power 1,200 may result in a new adventure pop-up, even though adventures are no longer available because they don't exist.
Yeah, that shit's been popping
It's
up with
been
me
annoying.
whenever
It's been annoying.
I change shit around.
It's been
annoying.
An incorrect amount of orbs of power may drop when what is displayed to have dropped when defeating enemies with a masterworked weapon.
I've noticed that.
I haven't noticed it yet. That's cool. In survivals, players may not enter into overtime when both teams have an equal amount of lives remaining. That sucks. PlayStation, yeah, right. PlayStation remote play controls may no longer function for some players. Cool.
Okay. Might a mini tool and drain broke cannot accept ornaments from the broke versions, which I don't get
They had
that.
ornaments.
They
had ornaments.
Apparently.
What?
All of the menagerie weapons had ornaments.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
But
okay, I gotta look at this now.
I don't get that. I really don't get that. It would
oh
make
yeah, I guess
sense for them
Drang did
to
have one. He's
fit.
kind of crappy looking though.
Oh yeah. Truthfully, in my opinion, drain looks fine by itself. You know, you don't need to put any
Agreed.
ornaments on it. You know, truthfully, same with Might Mini.
Where's the
that thing's fine the way it looks.
Submission? There it is. I'm trying to find the damn things. Oh, I guess it is defenseless to be armed. Yeah, it's not the greatest looking thing either. It's kind of crap.
Fallen Empire and Stasis Fragment quests can be purchased even with a full quest inventory.
We already talked about that one earlier.
Yeah.
Participant kill audio plays in the Crucible even when not involved in a player kill. Don't know what that means.
If you get an assist, if you don't even hit them, it plays the kill audio.
Oh, finally, here we go. Ready for this? They finally tell you what an Argulara error is. Okay, an increase in Argulara errors for players completing the Beyond Light campaign. So somehow in the campaign you were getting an Argulara error.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't say what's causing it. It just says that it happened in the Beyond Light campaign.
It's something weird in the campaign.
In the Insight Terminus strike, Tarkin will continuously perform ground slams and not allow players to pass past the Tonfoot space. That's happened to me. It is annoying. It's basically just a glitch in the code. It's just a repeating loop.
Combat drill bounties say they require clash kills, but actually requires kills and elimination.
Cool. Okay, that's stupid.
Players may be directed to reacquire the seasonal artifact from Zaval's office when they already have it in their inventories. The Garden of Salvation and Crown of Sorrow Warlock armor sets are not visible in collections. That sucks.
Well, that sucks for Warlocks.
The unsecured / outcry ship has the rocket engine effect floating behind the ship model. Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
What ship is this? I'm kind of curious to know what ship this is from. What season is that ship from? Do you know?
I don't know. It doesn't ring any bell. That's the thing.
I've never heard of it. Which one is it called? Unsecured outcry.
The unsecured and / outcry ship. So it's probably two different ships.
Oh, unsecured outcry. It's one ship. It's the Warmind ship. It's one from Season of the Warmind. It's that that ship that's like a V-wing. It's got that V look to it, and it's got that Rasputin style to it. Yeah. That's beautiful.
The one ship that I actually liked, but I never actually got. Okay.
Yeah, I used to rock that ship for a while, but now I use my other ones.
Yeah, no, I remember. I remember you rocking that for a while.
So that's good to know. So cool. That's all the information. They did state if you have any other issues, please go to their article or their help form for more information. So cool.
Normal shit.
Yep. So that's cool. That's it for the TWAB. So that's not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our other gaming news here in just a moment. All right, and we're back. So here's some other gaming news. There's not much to cover this week, at least not as far as we know. I know that Call of Duty Cold War just had their newest update. Just now, it's only been out for a week, and it's already 30 fucking gigs big. So, good luck to you guys on Cold War. Diablo 3.
When it comes down to the gaming news, the only relevant gaming news that I actually found interesting that figured we'd share.
Yeah.
Diablo 3's newest season, season 22, starts today, Friday, November 20th.
So if you want to jump in
21st.
What is it
never
exactly?
mind. It is 21st for me. Pardon.
Sorry, yeah, you live in the
20th.
future, man. You live in the future, man.
I should have told you about 9/11, but you know.
Seriously, bro. But it's all good. It's all good. We live and learn.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
do you want to explain
my
what
thoughts.
the actual season is? The seasonal stuff going on.
Basically what the seasonal events are is there's actually two going on from the start this season. One, we have a fourth slot in the Tonight Cube, so you can actually put either 2 weapons, 2 armors, or 2 jewelry effects in there, but they cannot be the same thing because it won't stack.
Which would suck. Dude, could you imagine if it's stacked? Oh.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Thing is more than likely on the PTS servers, they had it like that until they decided no, that's too overpowered.
Probably. You know they did.
But the other one, it's called Shadow Clones. Basically, whenever you activate a pylon or a spire, they pretty much spawn a shadow clone, a shadow version of your character, of your class, with one of 3 builds already preset into them.
Yep, and they destroy.
And they scale for whatever difficulty you have it on.
Yep.
Well, to pretty much the maxed minimum requirement to be at that level, basically. For at least gear-wise, damage-wise, stuff like that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. They're essentially fully optimized builds that you can actually build in game, but do we actually know? I'm pretty sure someone's already figured it all out.
Oh
but
yeah.
The 3 of us, we don't. My thoughts on it, so far, at least from what we've experienced with the Shadow Clones, it's actually really fun.
Oh yeah.
They clear shit out fucking instantly.
Oh shit.
They're so good for when they just run into each other and die. They look like dipshits when they die. Did you see that earlier today?
Seriously.
And they just bonk, and then it's just they're gone.
Seriously, when they die, they just fucking fall over. It's fucking stupid but hilarious.
I must have missed that.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you, dude. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Awesome.
So, I have not actually been able to experiment with the Tonight Cube yet, since we actually just started doing the seasonal stuff, so we haven't actually ran to get the Tonight Cube, and we also don't have as much legendaries to actually put into it yet.
Yeah.
But that'll come in time.
Mm-hmm.
But if my guess had to be, it's going to be anything like how it was 2 seasons ago, where we had the Tonight Cube that could actually have multiple of the same item slots socketed.
Nice. It'd be fun. I think it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm enjoying it, and I'm not even a big
so
Diablo
far, yeah.
guy. Like, I love Diablo. I like the style of game, but I'm not like a big guy that joins in on it all the time. Most because if I'm running solo, it's boring as fuck. Let's be real.
That's where I stand. Like, doing it with people makes it infinitely better because you can do dumb shit and it works.
Like you with the fucking minions as your necromancer, man. Come on.
Dude, I can summon my own Jerusalem crusade, dog. Like, don't come at me like that. And then I got a big ass homie who self detonates, and then I blow up the world with corpses. I mean, come on now, man. Doesn't want to burn.
Let's put it this way right now. We are pretty much our own walking crusade. I am leading the charge as the fucking never dying crusader.
You're damn right.
And fucking Vesper just summons the fucking soldiers.
Yeah, just sit back in the back and just watch shit die. It's beautiful.
Pretty much. Shit goes out in blaze of glory and blood. That's it.
It's been fun though. It's been so fun.
Speaking of Diablo, anyone who's listening who has the game, go ahead, hit us up if you want to. If you ever want to play.
Yes.
At least throughout the first couple months of this season, before we finally get burnt out of it, at least I am going to be continuing to play it.
Oh yeah. I'm playing this off and on with Destiny.
Yeah. I can't really speak for Truth or Vesper, but I would welcome them anytime.
Oh yeah, I'm down, dude. As long as I can get exactly same thing I was gonna say with Vesper. Is people grouping up with somebody, dude. It's so boring solo. So fucking boring. Oh,
yeah.
my word.
Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but it's
Solo's so boring and hard.
It's fucking boring. It's boring doing solo. It is fun. It is fun at certain points. If you're solo, but that's only if you could actually clear out rooms in a fucking instant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because you're. That's only because if you have like fucking hyper endgame builds already done though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it gets boring when it's the same map area, same map design type shit. Whereas if you're playing with people, I mean, you're constantly having different conversations. You're constantly doing different things instead of just the same monotonous going through it with you and the three voices in the back of your head telling you to blow shit up. I mean, that's it.
and then there's the points where you just don't get one-shotted out of nowhere, and you're like,
yeah,
what the fuck hit me?
Homie with legs, man, all the way in Destiny.
Seriously, he just thought of me.
Oh, man.
Just spontaneously combust. I hate it when that happens, man.
Yeah, I know, huh?
So, cool. We're going to go straight into questions for the show. We're not going to make any skips. We're just going to go straight into this shit. Unless you guys got anything else to add on Diablo?
I think that's about it for what we've got right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and go into the questions then. So, Boney Montella comes to us and asks us, if you looked at the raid spoilers I put in Destiny spoilers, what do you think of the first encounter? I did not look. I technically peeked a little bit, but at the same time, I didn't look.
I haven't touched raid spoilers. Like, I've got it. Literally get the notification off my screen. I have done nothing.
I muted it as well. But I did see he did post it in the spoilers room. He did post it in the original spoilers room, and I did see it there.
I didn't open the link. I'm just not going to be touching that until it's time that our raid group decides to actually look at that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mine was an accident. I opened up the spoilers room because I got notifications, and I was like, I need to mute this channel finally.
Yeah. For you, it's understandable. You haven't had that muted. Me, when Destiny spoilers and raid spoilers were made.
Well, Destiny raid spoilers. As soon as raid spoilers came out, I muted that one immediately.
Yeah, no, I muted them both pretty much as soon as they were created.
So I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when we actually do it. So
yeah.
Space Dandy comes to us at Space Dandy 908078. Let me say his name. Possible leaks aside, what are your ideas about how Hawkmoon will work, or how you personally want it to work? So go ahead and take it away, Vesper.
All right. So I mean, I don't know if Space has heard me talk about this, but my ideal role for Hawkmoon to have is going to be field prep and disruption break, and I want it to be in the heavy slot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like a rocket launcher. And then I want it to go caw, and then I fire like 3 rockets. That's what I want to happen. But no. In all seriousness, I mean, if you look at I'm pretty sure all 3 of us have seen that trailer where, I mean, homie got 3 taps, and then the bird went caw, and then homie got 1 tapped. So, I mean, we were talking about this earlier today. Hopefully it could be like a mag howl proc. Honestly, I feel like that would be a cool concept to add into an exotic because, we're not getting Hawkmoon. It's going to be Hawkmoon
2.0.
That's not Hawkmoon, and it's going to have disruption break. But
it's basically going to be Hawkmoon's illegitimate child.
Dude, it's great value brand, dude. That shit, you can buy that shit for the dollar store, dog.
Dude, not even then. It's going to be at the fucking 99-cent store for like 5 cents.
Fuck,
dude. Bro, that shit's like the RC Cola, all right?
Hey, yo, don't shit on RC Cola. Dude, that shit's good, though.
But no, in all seriousness,
dude, it's fucking garbage.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
I want it to be good, I do, but I can't come from a background saying, oh yeah, I used it for 1,800 years back in D1. I can't say that. I mean, I don't have it in D1. I didn't use it when it was good, that sort of shit. So I mean, I want it to withstand up to all the other hand cannons, especially with the ones that got ticked down from a 150 to a 140. I want it to hang with everything, whether it be above or below. That's to be seen.
Yeah. What about you, Kai?
Me personally, for Hawkmoon, as much as I want it to be the same old Hawkmoon, we know it's not going to.
No.
Because for obvious reasons, there's perks that aren't in the game that would have made sense to show up on that. But then again, they did that with when they brought in Thunderlord with Feeding Frenzy.
Yeah.
Because that was the only dun at the time that had it.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it was.
Really? Shadowkeep is the only
So,
Shadowkeep they brought back Feeding Frenzy. Okay.
not Shadowkeep. What I meant by what I said was Thunderlord, or at least meant to say was Thunderlord.
Yeah, Thunderlord was right before Shadowkeep.
Yeah,
He was in
something
the
like that.
Halloween event of that year.
But
that year before.
But that's the thing. When it comes down to it, they can just pull another fucking they can easily pull another Thunderlord and just bring in Lucky Rounds or whatever the
They
perk
could.
was.
I feel like
But
they'll bring.
the way I see them doing it though is more than likely it's going to be a version of Magnificent Howl in the Dun. It's more than likely going to be the original version of Magnificent Howl, since it obviously, for obvious reasons, felt more like an exotic to use on Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten at that time. So it would make sense for them to bring that version of it onto Hawkmoon.
Would they call it Hawk Rounds?
Probably not. I don't know what it would be called, but whatever it is. Do I think it's going to be good? Do I think it's going to stand with the great hand cannons that we have in the game? More than likely, yeah. Is it going to be something game breaking to where I say, yeah, I'm going to use that over fucking Malfeasance?
No.
Probably not. Because Malfeasance, hands down, is the only hand cannon I truly love in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only one I will actually run at any given point.
Yep.
So, now for you, your thoughts.
My thoughts? So,
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I know that you want it to come back as with its Lucky Rounds or whatever it was called.
Golden Aces.
The only thing I can say is they did state when they revealed that Hawkmoon was coming back in that stream that they were doing, and they did get their milestone or whatever. They did state that Hawkmoon is not coming back the way it was in D1. They did state.
Yeah.
So I hate to say it. I hate to burst that bubble, but it's not going to be happening.
Yeah.
As much as we would want it to.
Oh yeah, dude. Don't get me wrong.
Because
Hawkmoon was great in D1. Super fun. All of a sudden, you get a random round that does extra damage. Like fuck, dude. Fuck.
No.
And then you get them to stack, and that's like getting Yahtzee in one roll.
Yeah. Yeah. You pretty much do that, and you fucking one tap somebody.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's a thought. I personally I feel like it should be either a activate perk, like Symmetry, or not with an animation or anything like that. I think it should be an activate perk of some kind, maybe, or like you're saying, a Luna's Howl style perk, which I didn't have Luna's Howl or Not Forgotten, so I have no idea how that perks work.
I wanted to. I didn't have them, but I did go up against them. They were so fucking broken when they were first.
They're strong, like ungodly.
They still are.
Yeah,
they still are, and they've had nerfs so many fucking times.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all.
Hopefully, it'll bring, if it is like a form of Mag-Owl, hopefully they'll bring it in. Obviously, it's going to get toned down, but if they can somehow find a way to where it will still do precision, but it will make it maybe a 2-tap, and it'll be almost like a Luck in the Chamber proc of Swords mixed with Mag-Owl, to the point where it's pre-nerf, and you can do that. Obviously, you're not going to one-bang somebody for like 220 to the head, obviously.
Yeah.
Because that's not how balance works.
That would be great, though, but no, it's not going to happen.
No.
That'd be a bastard to play against. You get frozen and then one bang to the head from across the map. Fuck that.
Yeah, okay. I'm reading Magnificent Howl's perk. Sorry, I'm reading that real quick. I have no idea what it did, so.
It's essentially rapid hit for hand cannons or any other weapons. Or for those two weapons.
No, rapid hit only gives you, so rapid hit actually, when you get precision shots, it just increases the reload speed and your recoil pattern. It increases the handling and a bunch of other stuff as well. So
That's
Magnificent
what I'm saying.
Howl is
Essentially,
more
you
of a
bang someone in the head and you get a kill.
yeah. It's the rapid landing 2 position shots increases the next shot's damage and range for a short duration. So that's a bit powerful. That's a bit much, to be honest with you, for a hand cannon. I feel like it should be a little less than that to a point. But again, that does feel like an exotic perk. I hate to say it, but Luna's Howl and Magnificent Howl is like a really high hitting exotic perk. So I mean, I would love to see something like that. I
Yeah.
would personally probably call it Hawk Rounds or something along those lines, but I'm not really sure.
We
Bird bitch.
we won't really know what it's actually called, at
Bird
least
shit rounds.
Till it's in the name, you know. But
Pigeon
whenever
shot.
shot
There we go.
fires.
Pigeon shot.
Oh, Saint's gonna murder your ass. The fuck you doing to my birds, boy? I'll see your ass on trial.
Nah. You use the gun in Crucible instead of fucking instead of Shax's saying a voiceover. It's fucking Saint 14, and he's just saying, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Yeah, right.
Touch my goddamn bird one more time. So help me God.
So that's all my thoughts are. I'm not really exactly sure. I just hope it comes back and it's at least decent to use. Not saying it'll be, again, like Kai said, I don't think it'll remove my love for Malfeasians, but give me something that it's fun to use, not stupidly broken like every other fucking hand cannon out there.
Give me something that's fun to use and that is new to use.
Yes, seriously.
Boney's. I'm just gonna start with the next question. I hope that's okay.
I have it.
Boney Mentella comes out with thoughts about Salvation's grip. Go ahead, Vesper.
So I'm in the clan that I think I don't know. I really do enjoy Salvation's grip, but with me playing a Titan and running Cryoclasm, I use it almost more or less as a support. I will stack crystals and then slide through that bitch like the Kool-Aid Man. I mean, that's kind of the way I'm using it, almost if we're playing with Kai or whoever it is, whoever's on Titan. You stack crystals for yourself, your team, or hell, you use it to platform or fucking jump boost. I mean, it's kind of a versatile thing. Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to go killing raid bosses with a 6-stack of it. I mean, it's not what it's meant for in my eyes. I mean, there's so much more you can do with it than just shoot shit.
Truthfully, I do agree with that. It is one, at least for me, it's underwhelming. I was thinking that it was actually going to be you're shooting the crystals and they would detonate on impact.
Agreed.
You know, that's what I was thinking. But the way it is, it's at least unique. It is fun to use, but lackluster. I truly do wish that they would actually do something to make it better. You know, even if it's in a catalyst form. Oh God, I hope it's not in a catalyst form. That's just a pain in the ass doing the fucking kills for it.
Mm-hmm. Unless they do something else.
But
certain amount of crystal damage, maybe stasis fragment kills or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, more than likely. But basically, what Vesper said, stacking it for pretty much Titan or any other class really to shatter it is really the best way to go with it.
Yes.
Because otherwise you're just not going to be doing the damage you need to when you're using it. Because as it is, I haven't used it since I did the aspect quest.
Same.
And I'm going to need to use it so that I can get the rest of those the intrepid shards, just for that triumph.
Yeah.
You know, but hopefully something happens to it that it increases it. But overall, it is as it is.
Mm-hmm. My thoughts. I don't use it. I tried to do it for Fragment Quest. It kind of helped somewhat, but not much. Yeah, you're better off using your super at that point. I'm sorry. You are. So.
I mean, it comes down to if it's in your niche. I mean, if it's not, then you're not going to have fun using it.
True.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
This one's also from Boney Mantella. How are you liking No Time to Explain if you have it?
So I do have it, and I did the Catalyst quest, and I mean, to me, I mean, it's a pulse. I mean, like I don't, and I'm an advocate for 340 pulses. I mean, y'all know about my cold denial. That shit is my love child. That I
that shit
love
fucking
that gun to
hurts.
death. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it, motherfucker? But no, I mean, with it being the same archetype, it feels weird to me. I don't like the way No Time to Explain feels. It's just like it's good, but I mean, there's better exotics for me to run and better weapons, in my opinion, to run.
Graviton Lance.
Outbreak.
Precisely. They are both guns that, in my opinion, outclass No Time to Explain. Like it can hang, but it's that same thing where it's a niche. Like,
well, yeah, you're wrong. You're not wrong. I'll share my thoughts here in a minute. Unless you want to go. Do you want me to go first before you, Kage?
Yeah.
Okay. All I was gonna say was if you're playing as a Arc Warlock, use your Arc Soul and use that time portal because it's a mini fucking firing squad, dude. You don't have
that
to.
Actually does decent damage.
You do not have to fire shit. You can just literally watch shit die without firing a bullet. It's beautiful.
Oh. Truthfully, yeah, that does sound. Truthfully, that sounds fucking great.
It does sound. I haven't tried it yet. I need to try it. I want to get the catalyst before I do try that. I feel like the catalyst would be better because it increases the amount of times the portal will fire. I think the portal doesn't fire fast enough. So.
Truthfully, it really doesn't.
At least with the catalyst, that kind of takes that problem away.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that, but I also heard that I don't know. I haven't tested this out myself, but apparently the time portal also shoots around corners for you.
Yeah. That it does do. That it does do. If it's not in cover with you, if it's not in cover with you, if it has a clear line of sight of any enemies, it will shoot at them.
Bro, it's like wall hacks, but you don't have to cheat.
It's 3-peeking without actually having to do anything. It's 3-peeking without actually 3-peeking.
Imagine fucking someone up by 3-peeking with that shit, dude. You peek a corner, you just love tap someone. They're looking around like, who the fuck is this man's? Where?
Who the fuck shot me? Why is my health gone?
How did I die? Yeah.
Truthfully, my thoughts on it. I do love the gun. I've loved the gun since Destiny 1, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same gun?
I like the legendary one.
It's not. It as much as I would want it to be the same, it's lower fire rate.
It is.
You don't. The entire perk about the old one was you actually die. Some of your super back upon rapid fucking kills upon rapid precision kills. You don't do that with this one.
Could you imagine if they did do that though? They added that as a part of the catalyst though.
Truthfully, that would make me actually want to fucking use it, but it doesn't do that. Truthfully, this whole concept about the stacking the precision kills to get the portal, I do like that. I do think it was actually well executed. Is it a solid gun? Yes, it is. Just will it replace my outbreak?
No.
There's not many pulses that I can honestly say will replace outbreak. The only one that I can honestly say will is my Chattering Bones.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
Chattering Bones is the only legendary that I will use.
Oh, legendary. Okay.
Aside for pulses.
What about exotic?
Exotic pulses. The only one that I would actually use that I both love and hate, but I enjoy using just as much as I do Outbreak is a Vigilance Wing.
Really? Okay. I
both love that damn thing, but I also fucking hate it with a passion.
See, the only thing I was gonna say is that replaces my Outbreak would be probably Bad Juju.
I don't really like Bad Juju.
I like the fire rate. It's basically what I feel like. I honestly feel like Bad Juju's fire rate is what No Time to Explain should have been.
Truthfully, yeah, it should have been, but
yeah,
it just like I said, it is what it is. It's not like we could change it. It's already in the game.
Yeah.
But just like I said, is it a solid gun? Is it something worth using?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Will it replace what I'm using?
No.
No. Why? It's personal preference.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about how you play. If you truly like the gun enough to use it often, go for it.
Yep.
Go for it. It's fine. It is a good gun. I'm not going to knock you for playing it. Will I give you shit about it? Yeah, I will. You know, but that's just me. I will always give you shit.
I will say something though. I don't mean to. I just had to say this. With its perk, the time portal. I do hope that they do other exotic weapons like this.
At least along the same vein. Yeah, it would actually be really
Something
cool.
like that. Not the time portal itself, but something along the lines of like an external piece, like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's be real. That's a really cool perk.
Yeah. Truthfully, yeah, it is.
So I don't know. I think that's it for that.
And again, from Boney Mantella, goddamn dude, you need to stop giving us so many questions, bro.
Dude,
Damn it,
Oh
Boney.
my god.
I'm about to invite you in this party, and I'm gonna tell you to fuck off.
What stasis do you think is best for PvE, PvP, or overall? Truthfully, I think we actually answered this one. Just going through the TWAB and all that.
Pretty much.
It's overall stasis is kind of a mid tier.
Yeah,
it can do anything.
Yeah.
Truthfully, stasis, at least in my opinion, is more of a well-rounded. You know, it could do any content for the most part. Would I take it into a raid? Hell no.
Not for right now. Not for right now.
As much as I would love to do that, I'm not going to.
If we had more aspects and more fragment stuff that we actually play with our builds and make them more useful for raids, I would say maybe.
Yeah.
Boss DPS wise, I would say it's not perfect enough for boss DPS, nor is it for survivability in boss fights.
Not yet. No. I feel like.
But which stasis super, if that's what you're asking, Boney, what stasis super do I think is the best for each one? PvE overall, it's going to have to be the Titan, but since it's the most balanced. PvP, the fucking Hunter. That thing fucking kills you instantly.
Disgusting. It is so much fun though. I did a bunch of mayhem this morning.
But overall, I gotta say with Titan, it is probably the best balanced one overall.
Yes.
Because I mean, you can really take it just about anywhere. Obviously, like we said, not into a raid, but I mean, you can take it pretty much anywhere. You can perform bottom most mediocre. I mean, you're gonna go in and you're gonna get kills, or you're gonna die trying if you cannot get kills. Like it's not going to be the subclass at that point. It's going to be you, homie.
And will you have fun doing it? Hell yeah, because that's all what playing a game is about. Is just having fun. You know. Granted, there's those in Crucible who think fucking the only thing about playing a game is getting the wins.
No,
and fuck those kids.
I'm with you. I believe fun is the whole goal of the game.
Yeah.
If you play it and you're not having fun, why are you playing anymore?
Exactly.
Yeah. There's a reason why there's certain games that I drop for a while and then eventually come back. One of them I will say right now is DC Universe Online. I love that game, but I got bored of it so damn fucking easy. Because
I tried to get into it. I don't know. The game's weird to me.
Yeah, granted it is weird. I love the game, but it's fucking boring playing solo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes Diablo almost interesting solo.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I agree with you guys. It's totally true. Everything you're talking about.
All right. Our final question from Sweaty Spooks.
Wait,
with Sunshot being
you skipped. So no, you skipped Bonnie's question.
No, fuck Bonnie's question. We've talked about this. We talked about this question. Bonnie, I'll read your question. All right, you ready, bud? Just for you. How do you feel about Stasis and Crucible? Fuck Crucible. Fuck Stasis.
Pretty fucking much. Right. We did go over it multiple fucking times already. So yeah, it made sense.
Fuck.
With Sunshot being the only 150 hand cannon, do you think more people will want to be a Sunshot master, or will it see more use? Or do you think people will stick to 140s? Honestly, I mean, Sunshot's not really something that you see a lot. Because I mean,
the thing. I've from the start of this season, I've seen the use in Sunshot. At least when I'm solo queuing in strikes, I've seen the use of that thing go up a lot more.
Yeah,
I've ran with people. I have ran with so many fucking strikes already. Just within the last couple of weeks, that
Same.
there's one or two people running fucking Sunshot, and they're actually doing pretty damn good with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I know you can do.
It is.
Sorry, I was just gonna say that I know.
It is a good gun, and I do think that it is actually respectable for being the only 150. Do I wish there was others at 150? Yeah, I do. Do I think they're ever going to be? If they ever bring back First Curse, it better be a 150, or else I'm not using it. That's all I'm
Fair
saying.
enough.
What was First Curse? Was it 150?
It was equivalent to 150. It was a fucking it was a hard hitting slow fire.
Okay.
But the thing is, First Curse was a good gun. I did enjoy it.
I liked
but
First Curse.
Not a lot of people actually enjoyed using it, just because of the fire rate.
It was too slow compared to Last Word. I'm gonna use Last Word instead.
But the thing is, using First Curse, that thing had the highest fucking headshot multiplier out of any hand cannon in Destiny 1. That thing could fucking almost fucking one tap somebody.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure if they brought it back, it would still be it better be the damn same thing.
I mean, if they bring it back with the multiplier and all along those lines, with fucking what is it, inertia override, and you could stack some shit that'll one tap to the head. There's no
that
way
shit will. Yeah, that shit will.
And you can go on a tear like that.
It would be fucking glorious just seeing that.
Yeah. So our last question. Oh, sorry. Before we actually get into that, let me say one thing about Sunshot. Most people are running Sunshot because of Warmind Cell builds. Warmind Cells can be procced and dropped using solar explosions. Sunshot does that.
Yes.
So
and you make a fuck ton of explosions.
Truthfully, one on that one, it does make sense. I do believe it does make sense on that one.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
So that one, that's why I'm guessing there's an uptick on him. So, our final question from Burnt Bones, discussion topic. Damn it. Fuck, marry, or kill. Your choices are Marasov, Petrovenge, and Exo Stranger. Vesper.
Go ahead, Vesper.
Man, you really got to give me this one on the final. All right, but fuckers. So we gonna have to go with we gonna have to fuck the Exo Stranger. You know that shit like a fleshlight dog. You know what I mean? that shit warms up on its own. It's great, and that shit built like a blimp. So we gonna do that, and then we're gonna marry Marasov because then you could fuck it all you want, you know what I mean? And then you can walk up to the crow and be like, "How's your sister?" And he'd have no idea. And then kill Petra. She's got one eye missing, you know, all decrepit and shit. And it'd be fine, right? And yeah, that's what I got. You know, take it away. What are you fucking over there?
Truth, go for it.
Holy fuck! I can't even breathe.
Fucking hell, that's glorious. Since Truth's having a tough time just breathing now, I'll go with mine. Personally for me, I would fuck Marasov. I would marry the stranger, and just straight up fucking send a nuke fucking to Petra.
Fuck you! You stole mine, you fucker!
If we send a nuke to Petra, we can't finish the truth quest. Come
Who gives
on,
that
now.
fucking shit? We'll shoot a rocket launcher at her.
Send the truth to her.
I was gonna say we hit her with the truth rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Avatar: The Last Truth Bender, you flick that bitch to Riven's fucking encounter, and that bitch curves back around and hits her ass. You damn right.
Oh shit, that was beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Burnt. That was beautiful. Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh
hell
man,
yes.
holy hell. Ooh. Wow. All right, let's change topic now.
On that hilarious note, I think it's time we just straight on move to the music for the playlist.
Yeah.
So Vesper, do you want to talk about your picks that you picked this week?
So I have 3 picks, but I'll go ahead and go with 2 of them.
No. Go all 3.
Go all three.
Go all 3, man.
So this song I found when I was at work, and normally I try and find playlists because that shit would be mad boring. So I found a song. It's called "Killing Floor" by Cale Baxley, and it's more of a darker song. I really do like it, and then it's definitely, as I've used before, it's a niche. But the next one, if you don't like Five Finger Death Punch, you don't need to be listening. It's from their new album. Is it F8? I think it's F8. It's
F8, yeah.
It's called,
I believe so.
called Darkness Settles In. If you haven't heard it, I highly recommend it. That and A Little Bit Off, both phenomenal songs from
Agreed.
that playlist. And then finally, you got to go with the classic "My Curse" by Killswitch Engage. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with it,
That is a good one.
But I mean, they're all songs that are just A1 bar none.
Agreed.
I mean, what you got for us, Guy?
For me, I don't have any story behind these ones this week. They're just songs that I enjoy. I enjoy the artist. I enjoy the songs. One of them, it's a little bit older, a couple years older. Oh, not really old like like my first ones that I put in. It's called "Dance with the Devil" by Breaking Benjamin. Great band. If anyone hasn't heard them by now, then go fuck yourself. Go ahead, listen to them.
Right.
Then this one, it's by Icon for Hire, specifically the acoustic version of "Curse or Cure." When it comes down to rock songs, I've always liked the acoustic version better.
Yeah. Really, I've honestly I've never seen a acoustic version of a song.
If you haven't, "Wrong Side of Heaven," obviously another one by Five Finger Death Punch.
Oh yeah,
they came out with
acoustic, yeah.
Bro,
that one.
You've been living under a fucking rock then.
Dude, acoustic is really good, especially for rock songs.
Hell yeah.
I do have a question for you on Vesper. I have one question. So on the "My Curse" song, what does it matter what album it came from? I just happened to look it up real quick, and I saw that it came on. There's 2 albums it's on.
So. It shouldn't. I don't think so.
Okay.
It should technically be the same version. If it's not, then it's then one's going to be slightly altered.
Yeah.
So that's all I wanted to know. I was just kind of curious. I just happened to notice it when I looked it up real quick. So.
Yeah.
What I have? Some weird shit.
Yeah,
I gotta fucking say, okay?
Shit.
My song names are kind of odd. If you read the labels I got, they're kind of weird. But
as long as it's no fucking songs made of fucking alarm clocks, we're all good.
Yeah, right. No, it's nothing nothing stupid like that. No, this is it's good music. It's good heavy metal rock kind of stuff. But my first song is "Stillborn" by Black Label Society. It's a really good song. I haven't heard this in a while, actually. I haven't heard it since last week. I haven't been able to listen to music since I haven't been at work since. I haven't been able to listen to music. So, it's a good song. It's a good song. And then my last one I picked was "Out of My Life" by what is that? Sahara, I'm guessing.
Sierra, something.
Something. CYHAR or RA. That's what it is. CYHRA.
The thing is, I've actually heard both those songs. They're actually really fucking good.
It's good. They're good songs. Don't get me wrong. They're good.
Yeah, they're really fucking good, man.
So, they're really good. Definitely worth listening to if anyone has any music that they want to. Those are really good songs. They definitely hit the spot if you're wanting to look for some heavy metal or something good like that. So,
and also speaking of songs, if you just want to discuss music, or even if you want any decent band to listen to,
don't ask me.
Hit me up. I've got some good artists to actually
ask Kai.
Spread the word about.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Well, I think that's it for the music. Does anyone have anything that they want to mention housekeeping wise or anything like that?
No. I think I'm good. My house doesn't need to be kept. My house dirty as fuck.
There is one thing. For those of you who aren't in the know, who haven't actually heard about it through the grapevine or anything like that, Boney Mantella and Not are starting their own podcast.
Yes.
It's lore based. Truth, since you actually know the name, go ahead.
I gotta find it again.
Give it to the. Go ahead, give it to the people when you find it.
Yes, as soon as I find it. So, their podcast name is going to be the Scholars of the Nine Lorecast. So SIX-LP is what their abbreviation will be. It is 9 with Roman numerals. So I will have that up on the. I will post a link as soon as their first episode is uploaded for everybody to listen to. It should be out. Probably it may even be sooner than even this podcast. But if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check them out. I will make sure it is posted both here on the description here as well as on everything else and in our Discord. So if you haven't found that out yet, badass. It's going to be amazing. These two guys really love discussing war. You guys are lore. You guys definitely heard me and I talking about some stuff in the in that one podcast episode with him, and it was really fun. So we're looking forward to having more than I believe it's either going to be. I think it's next week that we're going to try and get him on. I think it's next week.
Hell yeah, hopefully,
Good
and
shit.
hopefully, if anything, yeah, I see this episode being longer, but hopefully we could actually incorporate both of our episodes together.
Yeah, right.
Do
It's
a
going to
little
definitely
lore,
be longer.
do a little lore discussion, just with the four of us, and then just move on to the news and all that.
Exactly. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, definitely check that out as soon as it's up. If you're having any issues with that, finding it, please contact myself, Kai, anyone, even them, Boney and iPsychonaut over on PC, and they'll help you out with that. So
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I do want to make another mention. Burnt Bones and TFB Vesper and Riskiest Coot are now officers in the TFB clan. So I want to welcome you guys to the officership. Do us proud.
Yes, sir.
It'll be fun. You guys, I think you guys would be great for it. I believe Coot is working on getting a clan over there on Cold War. I'm not exactly sure. I believe he is. So if you are interested in playing Cold War with us, definitely contact Riskiest Coot over on Xbox. Let me pull up his gamer tag real quick. I don't have it on my top of my head right now. It is shit.
That's a lot of searching. You're on your own, Chief.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna pull it up.
It's Riskiest Coot 162 on Xbox. So it's capital R, capital C, and 162. So
Make sure you
No
capitalize
spaces,
the
no
6.
nothing.
yeah, right. But yeah, definitely talk with him if you're interested in that. So I think that's all my housekeeping stuff. Do you have anything for Kai? Anything else?
No, nothing off the top of my head.
Alright.
The only thing that I was keeping on the back burner was the lore podcast.
Cool. Well, awesome. So if that's it, then I guess where can the listeners find you, Vesper?
Selling dope to the Exo Stranger and helping out the clan.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, what did we get ourselves
I
into?
approve. I approve.
Hell yeah, you do. You bought the
shit.
deluxe pack, boy.
Hell yeah.
That shit comes
Had it at that deluxe pad, that ass though.
Shit. Fuck.
That's why you give you access to the OnlyFans.
Wow. All right. No, I meant where can we find you? I want to know. Do you have any socials that people can find you on? Fuck.
Nah, dude. Not off the top of my head right now. I'd have to go look. Honestly, it's nothing TFB Vesper based.
Okay.
If you want it, actually, just DM me and I'll send it to you.
What
But
about just Xbox? Is it just TFB Vesper? So capital T, capital
Yes.
F, capital B, space, capital V, Vesper.
Yes, sir.
VSPER. So cool. How about you, Kai? Where can the people reach you?
For me, I'm really simple. Discord or Xbox, same spelling. TFB capitalized on all those three letters. King Kai. Space in between all three. Capital K. Simple.
Simple.
I don't use Twitter or Facebook enough to qualify to even put those down. So good luck trying to find me on those.
Right.
Because I guarantee none of y'all would find me on there. You know.
So.
Have to dig. We'll find a 3rd grade recital picture somewhere.
Probably. Probably not even fucking that, dude. I don't even remember. I think the last picture I actually have on there was fucking middle school.
Shit, dude. Damn.
Damn, so we gonna see you with braces and a bowl cut. All right, boys, get to searching.
Shit, let's do it.
Hey, no, nah, dude. I still need braces now. I never fucking got them when I was younger.
I want to.
I didn't get them.
I want a picture. I want a picture now. I want to see you in a bowl cut, dude.
Nah, hell no, no bowl cut. I never had a bowl cut.
My hair didn't even.
I mean, I could post a picture of my head bald. I could show you a picture of me shaving my head completely bald.
Now, all what I had growing up was a fucking If any of you know fucking military lingo when it comes down to haircuts, I had a fucking high and tight.
Oh shit, dude! Damn. You had a flat top.
It wasn't really a flat top.
Almost a flat top. It wasn't
it wasn't technically regulation specs. It was fucking it wasn't flat top. It was curved and all that. So yeah, it was nice and comfortable.
Buzz cut, basically.
Pretty much.
Almost a buzz cut, just a little bit longer. That's cool.
Just a little.
You can find me on Twitter. Truth Lives now. I just made it Truth Lives. It's capital T, capital L1 for an I. I am on Twitch now as an affiliate, so that's pretty fun. Again, same place. Truth Lives. Here on Discord, I am Truth Lives. Hashtag pound. What the fuck you want to call that symbol? 4409. Okay. Xbox, I'm TFB Truth Lives. So you can find me just about anywhere as long as you look up Truth Lives. Okay. So yeah, I really think that's a wrap, guys. That was a great podcast. Amazing. I mean, it sucks that we ended up having technical difficulties last week, but I think it worked out.
Everything works out in the end.
I think it worked out. So.
Hell yeah.
But
yeah.
Cool. Well, this has been Truth Lives.
King Kai.
And TFB Vesper.
And we'll see you guys out in the reef.
See you out there, brothers.
Have a blast.
Peace, guys.